Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host, Smitty. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
Line for A.J. Brown. Michael Carter the second.
They don't know Jalen Hurts like we know Jalen Hurts.
They was hanging on to Jalen Hurts.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.
Everybody, man, it's your boy King DV. We are back inside the nest with a special Friday episode. Sorry they had to change up at last minute, but I had an anniversary with my wife and it was good. It was good. But we're back. But without further ado, what's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. Look, a little college football as usual, man. I'm in here hanging out, man. Kicking it with the people on a old Friday night.
Facts. I started the show and I had my hand on my head on my hand because you already know, the first comment, man. Like, I just want to see what he gonna get into tonight, man. What Cole we gonna see. That's all. Thanks, Cole. Thanks, Cole. I appreciate you. Just want to know what Coles we see though tonight. Is he going to tell the truth or he going to troll?
Yeah, man. I mean,
Cool cat. What's up, man? What's up?
So, what we gonna start at today? The oldest news first. So we're gonna do a little Saquon first, and we'll progress into what's going on in training camp. So let me get this little clip up of Saquon real quick. We're gonna jump.
And then you go into the meeting, you sit in that team meeting, you look, and you're just like, damn, like there's some ballers on this team. Like you knew it going against them, and when you're game planning against them, but like you're in that room, and then you're just like, oh no, that's Jalen, that's Lane, that's AJ Brown. Like you're not. I'm a fan of the game, so seeing all those guys, and it's like, all right, like this something could be special here, but we gotta make it happen.
Did you meet Big Dom?
Big Dom.
He's
the guy.
What is the story with Big Dom? What did you learn about him?
He's the guy. Like that's the only thing I just know. Like he's the guy. Like whatever you need, like he's the guy. Like he's gonna get it done. And he just like it's like Philly. Like it's so crazy when you see it from the opposite side. Like like I said, I was in New York and going against him. Like you just like got a different viewpoint of everybody. But then,
what did you think of them compared to like what the reality is? You saw them as what? Like what was Philadelphia when you were a New York Giant?
Crazy. But they're still crazy, but in a different way. Like it was more of like when you're on the Giant side, you're like, "Whoa, these motherfuckers are insane." Yeah. But like in this side, you're like, "Oh no, it's like they bleed this. Like this is Philly. Like this is like."
How you feeling about what he talking about, bro? I mean, obviously when you stand on another sideline and you looking at it. A team you playing, it's not the same energy as when you're a part of the organization, right? We both can agree on that part. But like everybody say this about us as fans, they be like, bro, they insane. And then they get over here like they still insane, but it's love to the point of how insane they are.
Because a lot of fan bases don't understand where we be coming from, man. Like blue collar working city. Even in New Jersey, Delaware, we got some Eagles fans in Maryland and Virginia as well. But yeah, blue collar worker, spending your last dollars. We have people doing reverse mortgages on homes to get season tickets to go to Eagles games. Somebody took out a second mortgage on their home just so HELOC just to go to Brazil. It's that type of party, man. And when we putting out that effort for you, we want the same in return, man. We just want to be able to say, hey, our team got another Lombardi, or they're putting in that effort to try to get us to where we need to go. And just going off of the debacle of last season, we earning for that a lot more. We don't want to go backwards. We want to go forward, and I think Saquon Barkley is understanding that. And I think his mindset is already there. He grabbed on because he's a Levi Valley guy. I think that he basically knows what's going on here. As a Giants fan, of course, you try to hate on it, you try to like diminish it a little bit, but over here, you already know, like, especially that first Saquon touchdown, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I think he's going to try to jump into the crowd. Honestly, I think he's going to his first touchdown. I think he's going to try to jump into the crowd. But I do see where he's coming from. Like, just like AJ Brown. Before he came over here, he was just like, "Yo, man, like, I heard about the fans and stuff like." But you can hear about it, but once you in it, And the only thing I think he wasn't prepared for, AJ Brown. Hopefully, Saquon is more of a mature adult about it. Is the media, the media,
yeah.
the Philadelphia.
But
media,
he was in New York, so it's a little different, right? Like the New York media, a little bit more like the Philadelphia media than the Tennessee media or Mississippi. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree, Coles. I think that he's happy that he made this decision, especially after looking at Hard Knocks. If you've seen that whole interview, it's kind of a relief, and then just seeing his side of everything, it's telling that he's actually happy where he is, and you can see he's coming out with more hype videos and training videos and everything like that. So yeah, he's very, 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 very happy here.
Yeah, man. I think, like, obviously when a team treats you the way they treated him going out the door, obviously the year before where they didn't really pay him, and it's like you see Howie Roseman, you know what I'm saying? He all in, he ready to, what's up, Jules? He ready to like really get in. He ready to really, lock in with you, what you need, how much you need. And then when you get here, they taking care of you like family. You know what I mean? They're strapped up. We hear what you need, what you need from your family, what you need for your friends. How can we accommodate Saquon Barkley as an Eagle? You know what I mean? I don't think he experienced that as a Giant. Really, really being loved as a player. You know what I mean? You've been here 3 hours and we act like you've been here 30 years. Like, that's just how the fans treat you, the organization treats you. And I'm gonna believe that the players inside of the organization is the same.
Yeah.
So it's like when he was in New York, yes, he was famous. Yes, he was loved by the fan base, but they didn't really show him no love at the end. Everybody love you while you're on a rookie deal, while you ain't really making no money. I love you. Guaranteed, if you making less than what I need you to make, and you giving me great performance on the field, but when it comes time to pull that checkbook out and sign your name on the dotted line on those big numbers, they didn't do it. You know what I mean? So, I think obviously what Cole said is 100% right. Like, he happy to be free. You know what I mean? And when we brought you here, we brought you here to let you do your thing. We ain't bring you here to bottle you up or change who you are. Shit, Saquon, he said it. I ain't got the clip, but in that interview, he said, I know it's gonna be games where 26 is gonna be told, get the ball, make it happen, and it's gonna be games where 11, 6, 1, 88 are gonna be going bananas. He just gonna have to sit back and let it ride and do his part. That's the best mindset to have. Like, that's what I told you about. I think I like about Ainias Smith. Like, I believe him at wide receiver 3, there's no turmoil. There's no animosity. There's no expectations of, I want to be wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 1. I think he come in and just do work. You know what I mean? And if you got that mindset, any of the 3 guys that's going to step in that role, you're going to be successful. Because every time you step in that role, you capitalizing on your moment. You boom, every time you in, you trying to get a catch. You trying to go to the crib. Just this all I could tell them if they ever catch our show, man. Look, don't do the quiz and try to go to the house because you've been waiting all year and you get up and let them poke that ball for you. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean?
But I did want to touch on like what he said in that interview. Also, he was like basically him, his family, his friends sat down, went over the pros and cons of everything, and the only con that he had for joining the Eagles was just the hate that he's going to receive. Besides that, everything was a pro. Thank you, Jules. But yeah, everything is going to be a pro. His family, his wife's family is from PA. His kids is not too far from school. It's not a lot of hectic, change for him and his family. So you know, I think that was a kudos thing too, you know, because he could have easily been a Texan, man. He could have easily been a Texan, bro. And that would have been like, psh, because he did get an
I want
offer.
to know who the other two teams was. He didn't state the other teams.
No,
though,
it,
so
one,
he only
one,
stated
I know
Texas.
one of them was Houston before they went another route.
No, he said Houston Eagles, but he ain't disclosed that third team. I still want to know who the third
Yeah, I don't know who the third team is. I don't know who that team is.
He done brought it up like three different interviews. He never brings up the third team. It's like he don't want to close their hand or something. I want to know. I really want to know who the third team is.
His mind. I'm liking his mindset, man. Like, you know, he's bigging up his the guys on the team, and then, you know, he knows who's on the team. You know, even though, you know, what was that? They won a training camp. We're gonna get into that, but they won a training camp. He actually said, you know, running the ball behind the line, it was like, you know, it was natural. It came natural to the point like he felt like that he was already been here. You know, it was easy. You know, it wasn't like, you know, he had to struggle to break a tackle here and there and everything. And, you know, when you got Cam Jurgens and those other guys that lead blocks, bro, it's going to come easy, man. Of course, awesome. It's going to awesome. But yeah, I just like his mindset. Then he also, you know, shout out to Cool Cat because I was watching this show the other day, and he was he kept talking about how Saquon Barkley kept saying how Jalen Hurts was, you know, a natural leader and everything like that. So he just kept playing that over and over again. I thought it was hilarious.
All right, so I like this too. Hold on, we're gonna get in this clip too. It's a small clip, but he said a lot. It's a small clip, but he said a whole lot.
With Jalen, there's been a decent amount made about his relationship with Coach Sirianni. What have you noticed about their rapport?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Around the league.
Hey, he hit him with
because
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm laughing because that's how I'll be in real life. Like I'll just be sitting up there like I ain't even into all that. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, they ain't got nothing to do with me, basically. You know,
nothing.
I'm here to talk football. Yeah, he did say a lot. He did say a lot. You know, number one, I think that, you know, just how, you know, and I know we're going to get into it. It was a lot of frustrations at the end of last year, and everybody had their frustrations, but, you know, you go through those growing pains, you know, regardless of, but we all are anxious to see how this team react after that, you know, after that. Okay, we dealt with that. That was last season. You know, we couldn't bounce back from that. How are we going to react this season? You know, and, you know, we got two new coordinators, you know, they're going to put their stamp on it, but everybody is in the same mindset. Like, you know, all it is about is winning. I don't care who number is called, you know, and I like that mindset.
Facts. He, you know, to me, like, when you asked him that question, he could have did all the dancing and parading or whatever. You know, he could have made up some excuse, or he could have, you know, covered up some things and said some things where he could have made it seem like you know, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you speak of. We didn't know it was a problem. You telling me something I ain't know. So it's like one of those situations where, like, basically leave it alone, like move on.
He said, our media just like drama, man.
It's true though.
We just like drama.
It's what he said is 100% true. Every other media source is asking the real questions. They trying to figure out the real bones of the team, what's going on. Our media looking for drama, bro. They done turned into Stephen A. Smith, bro. They looking for clickbait. They ain't even looking for real sources no more. They looking for clickbait. They want to see the most popular take. It don't make no sense, bro. Shit,
what's crazy is after or before last practice, last training camp, day 2, they had Devontae Smith for the radio, and they was asking him dumb bonehead questions. You know, who did you study? I mean, I love his answer, man. You know, I don't know if you got the clip, but yeah, I love his answer. Of course, he said he studied CD. And I'm like, that's the best answer that you could give, because that's possibly the only receiver in Kellen Moore's tenure that had success, really, major success, especially in pre-snap motion. So yeah, you know, I would have studied him too, regardless if he's a Cowboy or not. You know, it's not about that. It's about just mirroring his game, seeing what he did, his strengths, his weaknesses, what he could do better. So it was a great interview to the point where his answers was great. Their questions was stupid.
If you got the clip, send it to me. I don't think I got the clip.
I'm gonna send it to you.
All right, I'm gonna play these 3 offensive clips. Hey, that boy dying up, man.
So the first
that boy's dying up, man.
What's crazy is the first training camp he went 15 for 16, the touchdown to Dallas Goedert. I think yesterday, you know, he had what, I think 1 maybe 2 touchdowns. He was like basically,
come on, man.
He was basically
off season.
Just I think yesterday, yeah, he had what, 2 incompletes and they just was drop passes.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like an overthrown ball, it wasn't a short thrown ball, it wasn't none of that. It was just drop passes. You know,
he been looking amazing from what I heard.
Yeah. The reports, what we see on film, he's utilizing Saquon Barkley. It was a play that Saquon Barkley lined up far left, and then he motioned right before the snap.
And he hit him with the fake. Well, that's the fake pitch one, and then he out the back end for a touchdown.
Yeah, and it was a big gain, for a touchdown. Yeah, that plays like that, you know, is way different from what we dealt with the past couple years. Even though 2022 year, I like how Shane Steichen called it, but you know, just emotions, confusing the defense and everything. But what people are not talking about one of those clips is, you know, how, you know, Jordan Davis was keeping up with him. You know, he was keeping up with
him. I was going to say that. You took that one from me. I was just going to say that.
Nobody's talking about that.
But it ain't about keeping up with him. You seen that part, how he broke the pocket to go get him.
Yeah.
Where usually Jordan Davis would have took the bad route and went outside and got burnt because Jalen Hurts way faster. He cut it down inside the tackle behind Jordan Mailata to chase him down the line. So if anything, if I get to the edge, I can push you out.
Right, and I think that's his mindset because on his presser that he had after the practice, last practice.
Oh, I got the clip, I think.
Yeah, he basically said that. He said that. But yeah, man. Jalen Hurts been dotting people up, man, to the point where you can't really talk about him. You know, I do want to. I can't wait until you play. I know you got the clip of Jalen Hurts. I know you do. Him at the podium. I know you do. Can't wait to get into that. But overall, man, you know, 2 training camp days down on the boat. They had a walkthrough today. Not too much. Tomorrow they got a full practice. Just happy that football is back. You know, we're getting closer and closer, man. And next week, you know, I will be in the building, open practice, and then I'm just giving away. If y'all still in the chat and all that, I'm giving away a ticket if y'all decide that y'all want to go. I do got 1 extra ticket. It's not a Phil SS one, but you know, you be in the building.
All right, let me play this Devontae Smith clip.
How have you improved as a receiver this offseason?
I would say, you know, every year you learn different things. You know, you start studying, you know, more people and things like that, see what routines other people do.
Did you study anyone in particular this offseason?
I've been watching a lot of CB. You know, definitely being in this offense, the things that, you know, Kellen has done with him. So
sure,
watching him, seeing how they used him.
Yeah. It's only
that's
fair.
real though.
It's only right. Yeah, it's only right. It's only
That's
right,
real,
man.
though. I mean,
Philly,
who else
Philly,
would you
Philly,
look at?
Philly.
I just don't get it.
That's exactly the point. ESP didn't have really much to say, and ESP is crazy because he was forced to do that because he didn't have anything bad to say about Jalen Hurts. He was forced to talk good about Jalen Hurts, but he also tried to throw a Kenny Pickett stat up there, like, oh, he had a good pass to such and such, and I'm like, yo, don't do that. Let's not do that.
He wanted something, man. He needed something. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're toxic when Jalen Hurts is not good. Oh, we told y'all. He's good. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is doing this and that, and they're blah 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 blah. That's it. It's not bigged up, and it's cool.
Nah, it ain't like it was last year when he was reporting all them interceptions.
Oh yeah.
He was reporting all the interceptions. Now you ain't got nothing to say. Now I ain't seen I barely even seen an ESP post, bro.
Because you don't follow him.
Huh?
I try to get.
I'm saying, like, even when I haven't even seen people repost it because he ain't been saying nothing. He been real mouse-like.
Yeah, he been chill. He been quiet. I don't know the stuff about on Twitter. They keep saying apologize to D-Jack, and then they keep throwing it at him. So I think he's just been real quiet at all.
Hey, which Jalen Hurts clip you want? Because I got which one from that. I'm trying
to get it to where when he cut the reporter off, bro.
Okay.
I want that right now. That's what I want because we need to talk about it. Man,
the 2-minute clip. I gotta go back and get it. Hold on, I got it though. I had it at least.
But it's a lot.
Hold on, we can come back to Jalen. I do got another clip. Hold on. You said the Jordan Davis clip, so let me go to Jordan Davis.
How we're playing, how the scheme is going to work out. We're just really excited. Just all across the board for the D-line, like Milton, all those guys, man. We're just excited to play in this scheme, moving a lot more. We have a lot more opportunities to make plays, and that's not to knock any credit of the past coordinators, but it's just it's just a fresh breath of fresh air for the defensive line, and it just kind of feels familiar for us us speaking in me and Jalen, because that's the type of scheme that we played at Georgia, and it just feels very familiar, and we like it, and we just try and do the best we can to maximize our opportunities inside the defense, inside the scheme.
And that mindset, man, I just like the fact that him and Jalen Carter just locked in, and then with Milton Williams, coming up on a contract year, and those three, they're gonna be a force. They're gonna be a force, man.
But the one thing I didn't know is that it's the same scheme they ran at Georgia, or similar to the scheme they ran. I didn't know that 100%. I knew it was like pieces of it, but I know they played the back end a little different than Georgia. I didn't know if they played the front end the same, but I know they do play like that 3-4 rotate type front line.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be fun. If they're more comfortable in the defense they're running, I mean, that's gonna be even better.
And that's the kicker. And that's the kicker, Miss Ash. Like, they want to be coached. Like Sidney Brown last year basically came out and said, "Hey, we're not practicing hard enough. We're not practicing with tackling and everything like that." And it showed on the field. These guys that we got in crew the past couple of years, they want to be coached harder and tough to the point where you get the best out of these guys. At the end of the day, and it's the opportunity. We got these guys still on rookie deals. Let's not wait until they have a big season to the point where now we got to pay these guys. Get the best out of them now to see what they're worth, and then we can talk numbers afterwards. But you want to get the best out of them, and the fact that they are comfortable with the scheme and everything like that, man, I just can't wait to see it all on display to the point where Jordan Davis is getting his, Jalen Carter is getting his, Milton Williams is getting his. I'm anxious to see Devin White now. Just overhearing him.
Oh, I got 2 clips from Devin right after this. Hold on. I'm looking for the clip, right? I'm looking for the clip of Jalen. I'm like, dang, I know I had the clip. I said, let me scroll up. So why I had it cut off on the screen like I didn't have the clip, and it was right above all the other clips. It's sitting right here.
He's tripping, bro.
Hey, bro, I thought I deleted it because I had to make room for like the other clips we had. I was like, oh, I must have deleted it. Let me put it back. It's sitting right there. Damn, that's great. But go ahead. I do got 2 clips from Devin White though.
Yeah, we can talk that.
I got 2 clips.
Yeah, I don't want to lean on the past. I just want to be a better football team this year and contribute whatever way I can. And that's what a lot of talking me, Jalen, and AJ. We got a group message. And I named it accountability. Just how can we pull one another up, and what do you need from me, and obviously vice versa with them, just so this can be a better team and those things don't happen. Because at the end of the day, it's a long season, but, I mean, the one thing we've been talking about is one day at a time. How can we be better and just make sure we pushing everybody and bringing somebody along, not just, getting on to them, but just bring somebody with you. If you're a great player, show them how to be a great player, and we have more great players on the team.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking his leadership, man. Honestly, I'm liking what I'm hearing from him, man. I just want to see it on the field, man. Because as of right now, man, with the linebacker room, I'm not a believer. I'm gonna be honest. But I know he's a great blitzing linebacker. I just want to see it on the field, him calling out plays and helping guys out. But they mindset.
That's kind of what he's talking about in the next clip about how they actually have been changing up the defense to kind of accommodate. Right. And that's kind of what I wanted to see though, DV, because like remember I was saying before, like I want to see if Fangio is willing to conform the defense just enough to accommodate everybody's strength. Look like he's doing that too.
And that's what I'm saying, that we needed a guy like that. No offense to Nakobe Dean, but we didn't really get a chance to see him with the green dot and being able to to tell guys where to go and what placement and everything. We didn't really get a chance for him to settle into the role. So we need that this year. We need that continuity this year from the inside out. And I think Devin White, the way his mindset is now, I think that's going to work out in the defensive favor.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna clip this next one, then we're gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah, I mean he put in some blitzes for the linebackers. When my number called, man, just working my fundamentals and just trying to win. Just winning my one-on-ones or being shot out of a cannon. Right now there's no pads on, so it's only certain moves that you can work, but still just trying to show the ability and just get more explosive every time I blitz with my timing. Just learning Jalen snap cadence, everybody different, but after a while you tend to pick up on it and you can kind of get a step on the O-lineman or, get to the running back faster and get ready to work your move. So he prides himself on it, and just going back looking at his past defenses is something that he always do, especially if he got.
What's crazy about that, he did say this in the interview as well, because they asked him about, just being on the opposite side of the team. The last game that we played against them, and he was just like, it was good for us, but it was bad for them. It's crazy that he still to this day don't know how to play Jalen Hurts, because you feel like he kind of figured him out a little bit, especially because they beat us in the playoffs, but it felt like that he don't even know like how to play him. Try to understand his snap count, understand
he said I'll be trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and that's the same.
But the thing he said that really like threw me was he was like, man, Jalen prides himself on people not being able to like know what's going on, know his snap count. He prides himself on making sure you not ahead of him. I'm like, I mean, you got to. I mean, I can't just be back there letting you figure it out.
Well, that's what I'm saying too. Like a lot of people thinking, it was said on national sports media, that this whole Jalen Hurts and Kellen Moore relationship is going to be a debacle. I think it's the total opposite. I think that he likes to disguise stuff, and so does Kellen Moore. I think it's going to be a match that we didn't think we needed. I just think that with this addition of Saquon, it's going to make it easier for him to disguise a lot of the offense. But yeah, Devin White, man, as a leader, man, I think if he's not going to let this slip twice. I'm talking about Howie. He's not going to let this slip twice. If Devin White have the type of season that I know that he could possibly have, yeah, he's going to get extended. He gonna get a stint.
I would hope so, man. I would really like not to shuffle through linebackers again, if at all possible. But I mean, we also have to understand, he's still trying to get paid. He's still pretty young. I mean, hopefully Howie does what he need to do. What's up, Jigga? Hopefully Howie does what he need to do and keep the, as you said, continuity in the locker room. I had that clip already too. I was gonna play that clip when I got into this next little segment. That was one of the clips I kind of liked because they talk about AJ Brown so much and his leadership and what he don't do. It's like to hear him in there like, hey man, we gonna lock in, we gonna get it rolling. It's like, but y'all say he don't do that. Y'all say he not a leader.
Right.
But I see all the qualities of a leader. He might not lead like, people want him to lead, but he lead. It's all, like I said, it's all drama for our media people. I mean, they don't look at none of that. You won't see nothing about AJ Brown and Kemp being a leader and breaking the team down. But hold on, let me play.
All I want to see is effort. Everybody flying around. Hey, making plays, bro. Let's do it. Both sides. Challenge each other, push each other. Hey, let's get it, man. Hey, work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, let's get it, man. Yo,
let's get it, man.
That little speech right there, man. Like, it just shows, like I said, previous videos, like last year, his mindset was totally different because he didn't know, like, how he was going to end his season. In his season and also in his career here. He didn't know if this was the place for him. I don't know what kind of conversation they had behind closed doors, but he signed that contract extension. But his mindset was totally different. And then on top of that, the bashing of national media, he had to go to the radio station, tell them off and everything like that. Then the whole confliction with the play calling, him and Jalen was going at it for a little bit, and that's what it is. It's crazy, man. He's growing in to be that captain for real, man, and it's good to see. It's good to see from him.
He was always just a second, Jigga. We're gonna get in that in just a second. That's the next topic.
He came when he first came. He was just like, I'm that quiet guy. I just want to do this and that and the third. And now he's being more vocal, and you can see the growth in AJ Brown. Not to say he wasn't growing in Tennessee, but you can see the growth in him. Like, he's really like, okay, well, we about trying to win this championship, man. We don't care about nothing else, and we got to give our all in practice. And that's what I want to see from these guys, especially when he put these pads on. I thought the pads was going to come on day 2, but hey, it is what
I think you got to go. I think it's a certain amount of days you got to do of conditioning first before you can be approved for pads.
I guess. Because I
think we go in the pads on the next practice will be in pads. So I know last Monday the Chiefs. No. I think Monday, either Monday or Saturday. Saturday maybe.
I'm about to say Saturday is the next practice. So
yeah, Saturday might be the first day of pads. That'd be a nice little opening Saturday. Why he called him Robot Jalen though? That's crazy.
I don't know because Jigga be
on him, bro. Jigga be choosing violence, bro.
He trying it, bro.
Let's tap into his Jalen clip, man.
Go ahead, man.
Jalen, there was a report that came out that you're in Nick's relationship.
Yeah, let me say this first. You go through an off season. You put a lot of work in. I think all the things that we've been through last year, all the opportunity we had last year. I know everybody's hungry. Everybody's hungry. There's a ton of opportunity in front of us this year. And I'm excited to be back. Excited to go through this journey and go through this season with everyone here. From everyone. And I truly trust Mr. Lurie. I trust Howie. I trust Coach Sirianni to lead us in that right direction. And I know there are different roles in place. Everybody has different responsibilities. There may be more demands from some than others. But I think to win championships, to be the team we want to be, everyone has to buy into that role, and everyone has to, really be fully committed to doing their part and helping the team. And so I'm excited to go on that journey. I feel like for me as a player, as a leader, everything that we went through last year, I just feel like I'm equipped to handle whatever's to come. And so I'm excited to, forge whatever this year's supposed to be.
So
100%, bro. 100%.
Number one, I'm happy that he cut the reporter off because in the beginning of the day one's practice, you had Nick Sirianni and Howie talking, and that was like the first question they asked Nick right from the gate. How's your relationship with him? And I knew it was going to happen, and I was talking to y'all on Sunday about it, and I knew it was going to happen, and he was like, yeah, I'm happy to my fourth season with Jalen Hurts. He's a hard worker, and he said all the right things. But Jalen Hurts was on no BS, man. I think this year, what I'm gonna start being Jalen Hurts' angry translator, like the what he's saying, on mix of what he want to say. Because what I got out of that interview, I think that it's gonna be like he was like, you know what, man, cut all the bullshit. Me and coach is good. This is a whole new fucking year, and he wanted to snap, but he was trying to find the right way to say things, and then also not misconstrue his words to the point where they taking it another route. But yeah, I think that's what it is. I think so. That's what it is. He basically he hears everything. He hears everything. He can sit up there and say he ignores stuff and all that. No, he hears everything. He sees everything. And yeah, I'm just gonna be a whole angry translator for Jalen Hurts, man, because this is gonna be like he's gonna sweet nothings, but no, I'm gonna give it to y'all how he really want to give it to y'all.
What he told you is exactly what we told you. He told them earlier, bro. What do you expect for him to have done this early? Everybody has a role. I understand that everybody has a role, but we haven't gotten the opportunity to even apply the roles, and you're asking a question. We went through a long off season after being very upset with the ending of the season. We were focused on things deeper than relationship between the coach and the head coach, because we was working on how we get back, how we fix things, how we do things. Yeah, he said it very clearly. I understand people have roles. I understand everybody has a responsibility in those roles. Right now, we just working on getting better day by day, one day at a time, one play at a time. That's all you can do. Like, they always asking the questions, and Jalen didn't even want to hear the question. He was just like, let me just get y'all out of my face, because y'all been hinting about asking it for months. It's been all in the media. I knew it was coming. And sometimes, that just showed me, like, Jalen be watching, bro. He be listening. Yeah. He hear all that bull junk that people be spewing. But at the end of the day, it's just like, why is it, necessary for you to ask about a relationship between me and Nick? But right now, we here. I'm happy that everybody that's in the crib, if Jeff and Howie brought him back, then that's what we doing. I love Nick, you know what I'm saying? He said all the things they probably didn't want him to say. They wanted him to say something on the lines like, we working on the relationship. So you can say that there was some type of friction because you're working on it.
Rossini's report was actually true. That's basically where they was trying to get to, because they did spin the block and try to throw another question. Like, so you're trying to say, like, on some lawyer stuff, like they switch up the words and everything. And he was like, yo, we're great. We're in a great space. We're just focused on this year, basically. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is.
Hurts gonna be bad. It's time to get surgery. I hope he do use the shutdown a little more. Nah, man, but it's like, I don't think it's as much going on, like, I think they're in a good spot. I think everybody in a good spot. I think a lot of weight got lifted off people's shoulders, that they brought some people in that's experienced. You brought in some guys like Kellen Moore, and you brought in, the quarterback coach, and Vic Fangio and his guys, and they've been around the NFL a little bit. They understand what's going on in the NFL. Like, listen, I told somebody yesterday. They thought I was trolling, bro. I was being very serious, bro. I was watching some clips from practice, and I was in a space. I'm watching on one of my phones. I'm in a space on the other phone. I just come off the mic. I'm like, bruh, we gonna destroy Green Bay. He was like, bro, where that come from? I was like, bro, they ain't ready for this. He was like, bro, you wow. I'm like, bro, it's just it ain't even about like the play. You know what I'm saying? That whatever I was watching, it wasn't about like what happened on the field. It was the energy of like how it happened and then how it like you could feel like, yeah, this feel right. Yeah, this feel good. Like you could look at it and tell everybody was satisfied with the product. You know what I mean? You could look at it and be like, okay, I understand. Everybody was okay with what's going to happen this year. And I think the first step to all that is always buying in, man. You know what I'm saying? When you buy in and you're 100% in on what any of the coaching staff got going on, if you're 100% ready to go, the production on the field gonna show it. You know what I mean? You're gonna see it all front line. So I'm ready to see it because when you listen to them talk, Cam, Jordan, Jalen, Saquon, Devontae, AJ, like they seem very eager and very bought into what's going on. Like you would listen to them, you would think they sit late night on the phone with Kellen and they talking about like how the offense gonna look, and they're like, yeah, that's gonna be crazy. We gonna really show. And I'm just ready to see it, bro. And when I seen it, when I said it, I was just like, they was like, bro, you trolling. I'm like, I'm really not. It might get ugly week 1. It might get real nasty. I hate it. I like Green Bay, but it could get nasty. If they're not prepared for what we really bringing, it could get nasty.
Now their defensive coordinator did go against Kellen Moore. I don't know the record. He did go against Kellen Moore, I think twice, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it could get trifling out there. It could. We not talking about some weak wide receivers. We're going to include the tight end. Offensive line, they didn't see something like that since the last time they played this. Man, I just can't wait for it all to come together, man. Saquon Barkley, they're going to think that we're going to, like a lot of people when we first got him thought that we was just going to like run him to death. I'm like, no, that's not the whole get up because we didn't do that.
Why would we run him to death?
No, a lot of people
say I be so confused. No, I understand what you. I be like you. I be so confused. Like, so we're gonna go against everything we ever done when we bring Saquon in, and we just gonna turn into this workhorse one guy team with all this talent. That's what we're gonna do.
Right.
We not the Giants, bro.
Right.
He might be able to extend his career, not kill his career.
I think it's going to be extended. I think, like people said, it's going to be more like that Christian McCaffrey role. He's going to do enough for us to get over that hump. That's basically where it's at with it. And the only hump that we got to get over really is just winning the Super Bowl. We got an NFC championship in the past couple of years. It's just getting over that hump, that next step. But I do got a sidebar. How do you feel about last practice? Kenneth Gainwell had first team snaps last practice. I know it doesn't matter really, but I feel like him being the first one on the field. Even when Vic was talking,
Will ain't getting no burn, man. He ain't getting no burn, man.
I told man it's gonna be Kenneth Gainwell, man. Just the reality of it.
I hate it.
Like it or not.
I hate it, bro.
Like it or not, that's what's gonna happen. I think you're gonna see a new
That's
Kenny.
so stupid, bro. You got somebody way more talented than him. Like that's crazy. And you would prefer.
But he got a problem. But Will Shipley does have a problem with protecting the ball. He does. I've been looking at tapes. I've been looking at Philly Film Room. Shout out to them. I've been looking at everything, and he got an issue with holding onto the ball. It's not really like a Tiki Barber type of issue before he start protecting the ball. It's more so that he could get careless at times.
I mean, he had 7 fumbles. Last year. That ain't horrible. You don't want to see it, but that ain't horrible. I know he had 7 fumbles, but a lot of people have fumbling problems in college. You get comfortable. You get a little lazy. You do some things, but I don't know. I guess if Kenny Gainwell playing, whatever.
Look, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be that, bro. I mean, Saquon is going to get majority of the work, but Kenneth Gainwell is going to be RB2.
I don't think Kenny Gainwell offer nothing that's running back too, bro. That Will Shipley can't offer, bro.
That's facts. That's facts. I agree with you there, but it's just who's going to be the first one at camp, I guess, and who's going to put in the work, and who knows the team are the guys better than anything is, But did you hear in that Jalen Hurts interview, speaking of Will Shipley and everything like that, he did say also, like, last year, we just threw in like a Julio Jones. He didn't get the opportunity to, work out with him and get that continuity with him. Whereas though that's what he did this season, he wanted to work out with Will Shipley. He wanted to work out with Anaya Smith and everything like that, and Johnny Wilson. It's funny that he's learning. As people are hating on him, he's learning, and that's the scary part. He's learning how to approach certain things because he's learning from mistakes that happened the previous year, even the Super Bowl year, last year, up until this point. He's trying to go in with like this level head that the guys that we got now, we gonna make sure, like, if somebody go down, I still got that chemistry with them.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think that was definitely a big problem last year. He didn't have camaraderie with guys that, like, further down the depth chart, when they start stepping in and guys were down, you could see it. You could tell. It was a couple of times where I was like, Jalen, make the throw. And he kind of like force fed another guy. He made another play. But him learning to be a better quarterback, be better suited to do this, and take his own reins, and instead of being like, okay, when Sirianni gonna set up when this guy gonna set up let me call these guys, let me get everything organized. We're gonna work on my time, we're gonna get this right, we're gonna figure it out. Probably half the reason why he came out dotting everything up. He never stopped working. His arm is feeling great, and he's been working with guys that this is the thing for me. He working with guys that aren't as talented as an AJ or Devontae. While you down there, you working with guys that fresh to the NFL, so they haven't, mastered their craft. You getting out there working with those guys, and you dotting those guys up. Imagine what happens when you get AJ and Devontae on the field. You know what I'm saying? It's the game move a lot faster when you moving with guys that aren't as cream of the crop. Then you start getting with the guys that's really working. It's like, oh, this easy. Oh, this feel good. Oh, but it's like, that's things you need, though, because when they step in the game, now you're comfortable with them too. So it's like, it obviously makes the game easier for you when you in with the guys that are top tier, when you playing with, like, that's just like you a superstar, you know what I'm saying, with your guys, and you step down a league, you still gonna be a superstar, but the game gonna be a little harder. You gonna have to make those guys better. You know what I'm saying? You got to perform a little different. You might have to put the ball a little bit different. Like, I'm pretty sure Johnny Wilson liked the ball different than AJ. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're both big receivers, Johnny Wilson is way bigger. Probably want a little higher. Jalen Hurts is learning, hey, man, look, I can't just get out there and throw the ball because he on the field. No, I need to know where he at. I need to be comfortable throwing him the ball because I don't want to put it somewhere where he isn't comfortable at, and it's considered a mistake on me because Jalen Hurts take his craft serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? He want to be out there with guys, build camaraderie with guys. So when you have a rotation of wide receiver threes, let's say John Ross, let's say Paris Campbell and Anaya Smith all getting snaps. You have to be comfortable with each guy as they coming in and out of the rotation to be able to get them to rock. You know what I'm saying? So we can have a successful offense. I love that about Jalen Hurts now. You know what I'm saying? That's something I hadn't seen from him. So for him to grab the guys up and say, hey, look, let's go work. And then, I don't know how long, they had talked about it, but it's you got the new guys. You got the rookies. Hey, look, I want you down here with me, man. Let's get it in. Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think what plays come to mind from last season, he didn't really have that chemistry with Olamide Zaccheaus. And you could see, like, when he threw that pass for a touchdown, I think it was against the Bucks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Bucks.
Which one? The one going across like this? He threw it.
Yeah. Yeah,
He was getting hit.
because
Yeah.
he told him to go that way. Just like in the Bills game, he's like, "Yo, that's what it is." Like, people don't understand how much Jalen Hurts made those plays. You know, I think the play with when Julio Jones caught his first touchdown, it was a bad thrown ball, but Julio Jones was like, "Just throw the ball to me, I'm gonna grab it." Like, I think was one of those like free plays, but those type of plays, and then him not being able to, out of respect to do that for like Julio Jones, and he basically took and reevaluated himself. I think that's what brought us to seeing him at his old high school with these guys, and it's a beautiful thing because he already got the chemistry with Dallas Goedert, and Dallas Goedert actually stepped up at the podium and said it. You built the chemistry with the quarterback, you got the opportunity to get the ball, and that's the whole thing. And like you said, a lot of guys like to have passes thrown differently. So, yeah, I feel like that, Jalen Hurts taking it serious, just like Miss Ash said, taking it more serious. I feel like, we in for a special year for Jalen Hurts.
I agree. He taking it more serious, but I kind of want to feel like not even more serious. He learning. You know what I mean? I don't even know if it's more serious. I think he's just learning. Like a guy like, A-Rod, a guy like the older cats, Tom Brady's, the Drew Brees of the world. This is what they did every year in, year out. They would grab their guys, and we're gonna have a little week of just us. We ain't worried about the coordinators, offensive line. We ain't worried about the defense. It's just us. We going out here to get it together. And seeing that he tapped in with guys that deal with those same tier quarterbacks, because Peyton did it all the time. Tom Brady's, Drew Brees's, the older Phillip Rivers, and those guys used to grab their guys. Hey man, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna do some things. Even Dak Prescott do it. You know what I mean? He got that big house, but we all going to my crib. We're gonna take the field out back. We're gonna work for like a week or two, man. We just gonna get it in until we feel comfortable with what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I think he just learning. I mean, I don't know if it's more serious because I always thought he took it serious. I think he just learning, bro. He really evolving in front of our eyes. It seems like he's learning as he going. Like he really opening his eyes to, okay, I can do a little bit more as a quarterback than just, throw the ball to guys because they're on the team. No, I could really build. I can make guys better. I could really be something different than what you really think I am. And I hate to say it, but he's like loving it. He's like really loving being able to evolve, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't be stagnant in this NFL. It's 32 teams, and 31 of them ain't you. You know what I mean? So at the same time, and they all growing too.
And that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people wanted Nick Sirianni out of here, because not the fact that he took us to the NFC Championship in the Super Bowl in 2022, but it's the simple fact that his stubbornness of calling offense, and it was stagnant at times. You're not going to win in the NFL like that. And Philadelphia Eagles fans know that. But a name that comes to mind, because I remember an interview with Doug Nussmeier, and he was basically saying that he gave Dak that assignment when he had Nico, I think it's Nico Collins or something like that. He had him over the house, things like that. Like, yo, I'm pretty sure that he probably gave that same assignment over the off season to Jalen Hurts to just work with people that you didn't work with before, just to get sharper. And I think that makes you sharper because the guys that you're gonna be familiar with them. It's just the unknown, and I think that a lot of people don't think when they see that, it's more so making him comfortable in an uncomfortable situation, and that's the start, right? A lot of people think that Jalen Hurts can't throw in the middle. 2022, we was throwing in the middle of the field, Jack stole quarter pass, in the middle of the field when Dallas Goedert got hurt. So he was throwing in the middle of the field. The thing is that, the deep passes became a favorite of Nick Sirianni. Just get the score on the board, so we can sit guys down. Like, he was happy that Jalen Hurts was a superhero, but now we got to really play football, and we brought in, I feel like, the right guys to come in and make that happen. Doug Nussmeier and Kellen Moore works well together. And I feel like, Doug Nussmeier, knowing what Kellen Moore is looking for, I think that, it's going to be a special offensive year for the Eagles.
Now, DB, I never seen what you said about Doug, right? Never seen it, right? But what did I say 1,000 times when we first hired him to? I said, he's going to challenge Jalen Hurts. He's going to challenge him to do things he never did before. He's going to put him to the test. He's going to make him elevate his game, whether it's the easy way or the hard way, but he's going to help him learn. He's going to help. Just, you said it. Boom. Hey, I did it with Dak. I seen good results. I'm going to tell Jalen to do the same thing. I didn't know that was even the emphasis. So even with that, I like that. Doug, come in, challenge him, make him learn the game from a different perspective. So when he's in that comfort zone, he's comfortable being uncomfortable anyways. So when I am comfortable, I'm more comfortable. So if you want to flush me out the pocket, if you want to put me in a bad situation where I got a off-platform throw, I'm comfortable with that. But I'm even more comfortable standing on my two flats and putting a dot 30, 40 yards down the field to some of my best receivers. It's things like that that's really going to make now that you said that, that's kind of what he did. He kind of put him in a situation where, look, Jalen, I know you're comfortable playing with – I know you're comfortable with AJ. I know you're comfortable with Smitty. I need you to be uncomfortable. Grab some of these guys you're not comfortable with, get out on the field with them, perform in that manner. Show me, what it's like. And then, that really makes a difference, bro. You're challenging your quarterback. You're making him, learn the game from a different perspective, a different view, which also translate when you get him in that moment where he can see it. You know what I mean? Now you see it a little different. You see it a little faster. He's also a great quarterback, so he can break down what's going on. I really like that Doug putting him to the test, bro. And I'm pretty sure through training camp, Kellen Moore and Doug gonna do some more putting him to the test, because to elevate your game, bro, you got to be challenged, bro. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? If it comes to you easy, it's just going one ear out the other. It's just like when you earn something, when you work hard for it, it just feel better when you rewarded for your work than it just being put on a plate and handed to you, man. So I'm glad to see it for sure.
I want that Jalen Hurts swagger to come back from 2022. I want that swagger to come back. When you know that he was just in the groove, not after a touchdown he did a celebration and all that. I'm talking about when you knew he was in the groove. And I think we're going to get that Jalen Hurts this year. I think that it's going to be more so that his body language is going to be totally different from a season removed. But yeah, I think that with Doug Nussmeier, I think that he's going to make sure that Jalen Hurts is going to be one of those ones. And it's great that Jalen Hurts is a sponge and he's willing to learn. It's not like one of those stuck up quarterbacks that's like, man, I know what I'm doing, man. I'm Jalen Hurts. No, he's willing to learn. I feel like that this same scheme cannot work for a Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson is really one of those guys that's really feeling himself. We've seen it with the contract negotiations, which we got, it was brought out to his favor, but at the same time, I feel like Jalen Hurts being a sponge is just a win-win for the organization, and I think that Jalen Hurts is going to be one of those guys that we talked about MVP yet again, especially with these two.
I'm ready, man. I do got a Jordan Mailata clip. Hold on, let me play this clip.
I was going to ask you about that too. That's crazy.
When the pads come on, but I think right now, Bryce has got a lot of potential to be one of the greats. He's got a great get off, and he's got an arsenal of tools that he can use at any given time, and that you have to be able to recognize what he's going to get to, and make sure you don't shoot your hands too early, because he will swipe.
Oh, you talk about that clip. But Bryce, we know he can rush the passer. We know he got a bag. We said this plenty of times. Like we know he got a bag. It's the other things that got me worried about Bryce. And I think you probably got that clip with Vic. It's the other things that's got me worried with Bryce. The run defense. I mean, even though he said, look at his tapes. I went back, looked at his tapes. He do got some decent. It's not great, but it's a decent run game. Run defense. But then also the coverage.
The thing was, for me, DV, when I went back to look at the tape, it wasn't a lot of run defense tape. Like it really
no, it's not a lot.
Like, he was in on so many like third down and passing situation. It was like the runs were like draws or something like that. It was like situations where like they were trying to trick the defense, so he got caught. So I wish it was more. I really wanted to see him in a situation where I don't know if it's run or pass. I'm not selling out for the pass. I'm actually having to play both. I wanted to see more of that. I didn't think I've seen enough of that, where he was actually asked to come in and look, you got to play. You're going to have to play to get to the quarterback, but I also need you to be prepared for the run. A lot of times when he got put in on the Jets, I felt like it was just like, hey, go get the quarterback. And then he got caught up in like, oh, it's a run. I want to see more tape of him, particularly covering the run more, in my opinion, just me personally.
Yeah, and I agree, because that was kind of an issue with Hassan Reddick. A lot of people didn't see that much tape of him with the stopping the run. I mean, he did stop the run at a decent clip his last couple years with us. But at the same time, I think that I think we putting the status too high on Bryce Huff, honestly. Like I said, it's a rotation with that edge rush, but a lot of people think that Bryce Huff's supposed to come in and be Hassan Reddick's replacement. And I'm like, I don't think that's how they're going to run a defense this year. I think it's going to be more of a rotation, and you're going to get Bryce Huff on both sides of the field, both sides of the field. I think that, they're really banking on Nolan Smith to, ball out. They really banking on Josh Sweat in the contract year to ball out. And then also just the leadership of BG, just being in the locker room one last time. I think they're going to try to, prove to him that, the team is in good hands after he leaves and everything like that. I just think that everybody mindset, I think that, we put too much on Bryce Huff, because a lot of people, I heard other content creators basically said that, Bryce Huff not ready and this, that, and the third, because of what Vic said that Jigga posted. I'm not going to say he's not ready. I just think that, it's a work in progress. Everything's a work in progress, and we still in training camp. It's not like it's in game, in season. We're in training camp, so this is where you learn and basically do the repetition to the point where now it's become natural to you, and that's where we at with it. But we all know Bryce Huff can rush the quarterback, though. That's a given.
All right, hold on. Here go the Vic Fangio clip. I think it's the right one.
Well, I think everybody thought he could, and knowing that the floor was just rushed out, but he's taken the challenge on very well, and I do think he has the talent to do what we want him to do. It's just he's got to get familiar with doing it, and so it will be a work in progress. Does he look like he can do it today? No. But I do think eventually he will.
Exactly. And Miss Ash hit it on the nose too. Like, the expectation is different here. Because Bryce Huff, or his presser, he did say that too. He did say, look, more. He's basically doing a lot more, or asked to do a lot more than he ever did with the Jets. So the expectations is different. His role was to get to the quarterback. That's why he only had those amount of snaps. And the numbers was kind of manipulated. I'm be honest with you. I think it was because he's fresh pair of legs, and it's hard to like block 2, 3, 4 guys on that one side and be like, all right, here come Bryce Huff. And Bryce Huff, he's showing you his work, and he got double-digit sacks just by those minimal snaps. But he was always the one with fresh legs. He got a second win. It's a factor. It's a factor, and that's why I said I don't want to put too much on Bryce Huff. I want to put everything on just the defensive end group as a whole. I don't want to just be Bryce Huff got to do this or else. That's why when people say he got to have 10 sacks, having 17 million a year, he got to have 10 sacks, and I'm like, look, we got to see how it works out. If it pans out like that, if he gets 10 sacks, he gets 10 sacks. But
for me, the 10 sacks is more. That's what you got. That's the only reason you got the contract. if you was coming here as a 6-sack guy, you wouldn't be making $17 million. If you was coming here as a 4 or 5-sack guy, you wouldn't be in the tens. Like, you got $17 million because we believe you're going to produce at minimum 10 sacks. The same way Hassan Reddick got paid 14, 15 that year, it was due to him coming off double-digit sacks 2 times in a row. The expectations was double-digit sacks.
Right. I get that. But I also believe that he got the contract because of the what he could be, and then also basically where this team is going to go, because you got BG leaving, and then also the whole thing with Hassan Reddick and his contract and where he was trying to be at with us before he got traded. I feel like that it's just like I said, a work in progress. That's what I feel like it is, and I think that they paid him that money to be that work in progress. So in years to come, not just this year, but in years to come, he's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy. But I don't think it's going to be right now. I think he's going to get better as time goes on, like in the season. But as of right now, he's going to be asked to do a lot, and I don't think he's ready for it yet. But he's going to be ready by at least
I think
midway in the season.
The 10 sacks, DV is probably in his eyes going to be a failure. Not only the us as fans seeing him go, because there's no way us as fans gonna be happy he ended the season with like 7 sacks, 6 sacks.
We're not gonna be happy. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I don't think that.
I think the organization and him
not gonna
have an expectation of 10 sacks,
and that's doable. That's doable. It's just I don't want it to be like if he does it, like say if he get 9 or 9.5.
I don't think 9.5 would be a problem. I think I'd be cool.
No, I don't want,
because that means you probably just missed a sack. But if you end up at like 6, that means they took you out the game.
They figured
9 is like, okay, you was a sack away. You might have got to a sack late. You might have, what I'm saying, somebody might have got away from you. You might have missed it by 1. Cool. 9, I'm cool with. It's a growth in progress. We asking you to do a lot more than you was asked to do at the Jets. We asked you to play probably a lot more down than you played with the Jets. So 9 to me is, I wouldn't be upset. I'm talking about lower numbers. 7, 6. You get it up. He had 7.5 sacks. You're gonna be like, what?
So would you be mad? Let's just think about the numbers, right? Would you be mad if he had 7 sacks, but Nolan Smith come out 11.5?
No, because I know the only reason you got those is because there's a guy on the other end. So I'll say if he gets 7, but let's say for instance Nolan has 11.5, I understand what you got 11.5. They were all keyed in on one guy trying to keep him out of the backfield, and you was getting free rush.
Right.
Because I kind of want Nolan to kind of be in the 6-7 range.
Yeah, we can see that because that's a upgrade from what we got last season, and that's only just because of the lack of snaps that he got, and then also the injury held him back. But now he got the opportunity to get those snaps that Hassan Reddick got. And make sure of him and Huff. But yeah, I expect Nolan Smith to have at least 6 or 7 this season.
Yeah, like that's kind of where I'm at. Like, if Bryce give me 10, Nolan give me 6, I'm pretty sure. I think your boy gonna have. I think Jalen Carter might be double digits this year. Like,
a lot of people are saying that. A lot of people saying that.
I think Jordan Davis gonna take a big step in sack numbers this year. Like, I think he can add 3 or 4 more sacks to his repertoire. But listen, honest to God, truth, when I look at it, I told you the other day when you sent me that picture, I was like, Josh Sweat looked fat.
Yo, he looked out of shape like hell, bro.
He looked burnt, bro.
That number 19 don't look right on him either. That does not look right on him, bro.
Nah, it don't. He should have kept his number. But
right.
I think at the end of the day, like, I think if we can, like you said, if we can produce as a whole, you know what I'm saying, a numerous amount of sacks, we'll be fine. I don't think it's all on Bryce, but I think Bryce got to carry his load. You know what I mean? It's not
I agree.
a small load. You know what I mean? Because you're stepping in for a defense that's predicated now on getting sacks. Like Vic Fangio defense needs you to get to the quarterback because he's already pretty much giving you time on the back end. He's confusing the quarterback so he can't make the easy throw. He's not just making the simple throw. So now I need you to get there. I need you to get home. If you get home, we're in a great spot. But when he getting 3-4 seconds, which I don't think anybody gonna get this year. I think Jalen Carter, George Davis, I think all those guys are motivated to really show and I think that's kind of why Bryce Huff for me fits this defense. You know, it's a guy kind of in the same predicament as everybody else on the defense. Like, he didn't have a bad season per se as like we did, but he didn't have a lot of snaps. He hasn't played a lot of the roles. He hasn't really been the key guy. He's kind of getting a contract on potential. You know what I mean? He kind of in the same role as like a Jalen Carter, a Nolan Smith. I think a lot of these guys on this defense are kind of in the same role. Like, they're looked to as, I need you to perform. But it's question marks all around their ability, their play, what they can bring to the football field. So it's kind of in a situation where you like, all right, you fit the role. Like, and I think that's going to push us. That chip that everybody's going to have on that defense, especially after last year being, 31st, 30th, like, all that plays a part. The best part of camp, though, you didn't want to bring it up. I'll bring it the best part of camp. James Bradberry has 0 first-team snaps at corner. He has 0 snaps at corner. I'm loving it. Thank God.
He did. No. Well, he got a couple snaps at first team at safety though. He did.
No, second team safety.
No, he got emphasis.
That's the only report I seen was second team safety.
I got the report, bro. Like he got
majority of snaps at second team safety though.
Second team, yeah. Second team, yeah. Now, since you brought that up, how do you feel about what Vic said about James Bradberry? I'm pretty sure you heard it, right?
No, can I? Man, I can't even no comment. Damn, I can't even no comment. I look, when I listen to it, I want to say it's smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean? I don't believe anybody has.
Yo, you are a demon, Jigga. You are a demon. Demon, bro.
Yeah, you wild. You wild. The secret rep in that smell. Never mind. I don't even know. No, I felt like, you know, I don't know what you could like. What do you say about a player, DB? I mean, you can't really go and just trash him, throw him to the wolves. So I mean, I believe what Vic Fangio said was smoke and mirrors. I mean, he on the team. He on the roster.
Yeah, he on the roster, and I think that he on the roster. And I think that they're going to make it so that he does see the field. I don't know if he's going to be out playing a Reed Blankenship or not. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think that as long as he's on the roster, I think that you try to squeeze the rest of the juice that you got out of him because you don't want to take that hit. I think Howie doesn't don't want to take that hit, and I don't think he has any suitors for trade bait as of yet. So as of right now,
who still want to trade for that man? I don't even see nobody wanting to trade for Bradberry at all. I mean,
somebody that need a vet.
I don't know. I can see. I don't know where he fit. Like that's like my biggest issue. Like, where do you fit with all these young cats?
I see where he fit, but at the same time, I don't want him there because he cannot tackle. I say this over and over again. He can't tackle.
You think he could play safety?
I honestly, I think that would be the best spot for him because he can't move like these young guys. At cornerback,
ability at safety too, though.
He had a lot of ability on the field, period. But his best opportunity is that safety to me.
Safety that slow. I'm trying him. I'm going over the top. We're gonna have to see what you got.
Boom. Yeah.
We gotta see what you got. How many feet you got? Because I don't know. Like, I just don't believe. I don't know. I don't believe he has a role, bro, here with us, bro. I just don't.
He does.
I don't
He
see
does.
it. I don't see it. I don't see him bringing
He
no
does.
type of positivity to this team. And I mean, I guess Vic Fangio them gonna figure out a role for him. Obviously, he a vet, so you gonna figure out
I'm about
something
to
like
make.
he's here.
I think I'm gonna make
I don't know.
everybody mad with these clips though. Like, where is it? So I got the clips. I got the clip against the Seahawks, and I got the clip against the Buccaneers.
Guys, listen. Just let me say this. Guys.
Why you send me that clip?
Nope. I'm sending you all of them, dog. I'm sending you all of them. This one too is coming. Don't wait. Just wait. Just wait, because they need to see this. This is why we talk about him, man.
Oh man, this man finna have me torment y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Because it's no joke. It's no joke, bro. It's no joke, man. I got the Seahawk one, but that's kind of long. You could cut it off. But it's kind of long because I don't want to see Drew Lock be all excited. But I do got that one as well. It is like 40. Hold on. I'm going to just send it. I'm going to cut it off myself. Yep. And then I'm going to trim that. I'm going to send that one to you too. There we go. There we go. No, but a lot of people was like, when I brought it up to other content creators and other fans, it's like, well, he did have his best year with CJ Gardner-Johnson. So that's basically
everybody bring that up.
Everybody says that.
Like, what?
But you only see him with the 1 year. It was a special year.
Facts.
You only see them the 1 year. Ain't like they had multiple years together that they had good chemistry, like how Levante David and Devin White had good chemistry, or like Patrick Queen and Wishakarm had good chemistry. It's not like that. What's going on, Hamid?
What's up, Hamid?
It's not like that. But yeah, I feel like him. He need to go ahead with himself. James Bradbury, but if he is on the team, his best opportunity is to be a depth player at safety. That's his best opportunity. Stop saying that even year crap, Jigga. Come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, don't say that, bro. It's an even
That'd
year.
be crazy. That's crazy that he feel like that. That's crazy, bro. Hey, Jigga, you a troll, bro. No cap.
But yeah, I don't care about that whole even year and all that crap. What I do care about is my team getting back, and I don't think he's one of the pieces that can. But if they do want to put out the people, because Vic did scare me a little, not even scare me. I liked his answer about because they asked him about playing rookies, and he was just like, if the rookie deserves snaps,
if the rookie perform, and I put him on the field. Sure.
He put him on the field, yeah. But his go-to is the reason why they asked him the question is because he be having some nice rookies, but he put out the vets. He had put out the vets, and you're like, okay, why? The only thing about James Bradbury being on the team is he's taking a spot from somebody else that deserves it, and he probably earned it in training camp. But James Bradbury, his career, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put you in there. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, these Nets clips I ain't have nothing to do with.
I got everything to do with it. I did it.
Guys, listen. Just let me say this.
Bro, sad. Go ahead, man. Horrible.
Zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Smith and Jigba.
Horrible. Horrible, bro. Horrible. Those 2 plays alone, man, it's like, yo, get him off my team. And that whole drive, they target him, man, on DK Metcalf. He was supposed to be the cornerback that can handle the bigger receivers because Slay couldn't. Slay got cooked by DK Metcalf a year before, or a couple years before. But he was supposed to handle that. DK Metcalf caught a crazy catch on him. Then he get burnt by the rookie.
Nah, you should have had that whole drive. I wish you had the whole drive.
Yeah, I wish
they really was targeting that man.
Bro, they was targeting the hell out of him.
I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. They really hit him in the head. Like, let me see if I can find this clip. I know they got it somewhere.
Yeah, he was getting cooked in the Giants game as well. He was. That's facts. He was. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he can't keep up with these younger guys, man. And that's why I'm like, this is why you double dip in the draft to get cornerbacks. Unfortunately, we're not going to see the Cooper DeJean experience. He probably be back
for 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And that's tough for him, man, because now you just gave an opportunity to somebody else. Vicar will take it in consideration. It's going to be one of those things that you're not going to be able to see him until like we really, really need him. Like, we really need him to step up. Like, because of course, Avonte Maddox was getting first team reps at slot day one. So if Avonte Maddox go down, I don't know how they feel about Tyler Hall because he's been playing with Kenny Pickett and them guys. Even some what's the other guy name? The other quarterback? Dang, I forgot the other quarterback name. But he was playing some third team too. Tyler Hall. So I don't even know. What?
For us?
Yeah. The quarterback, not cornerback. Quarterback.
Tanner?
Who's the third? Tanner McKee. So he was playing the third string as well. I'm talking about Tyler Hall.
Right.
So coaches suck. Coaches suck. Made him miss tackles. Coaches suck. Made him like, I'm so mad that Jigga said that. So I understand coaches suck. I understand that.
Bruh, that's crazy. Hold on. I gotta get this. I'm clipping this. Hold on.
But you gotta think. It gotta be some type of effort too. It has to be effort there.
I'm clipping it. I'm clipping that drive right now as we speak.
Go ahead.
They didn't have just like the clip. The only thing they had was like the 2 last passes. I want that whole drive so you can see James Bradbury. Oh, he made a nice play right there, though. Just not good enough.
Overall, man, the guy is still on our team. Still on our team. As bad as we wanted him gone, he's still on our team. We probably gonna have to wait for cuts. We probably gonna have to wait for a team that needs a vet at cornerback. I know the Jacksonville Jaguars was interested in him, and it was another team as well. So we just gonna have to wait and see how the year pans out. But I don't know because Reed Blankenship is injury prone. He's been injured the last couple seasons. So who knows? Who knows what could be, but I just don't want James Bradbury on his roster. But if he's going to stay on his roster, his best opportunity is just being a depth piece at safety. Bro, really trying to get this clip up.
I'm really converting it right now. I already done clipped it and all. I had to go in and edit it a little bit, cut it down. So it wasn't so long, bro. I got the clip.
I think Slay's safety would be crazy though. I think, yeah, it'd be crazy.
That would be nice, now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Slay at safety would be good. Yeah, I agree with you.
What's good, Rock? I didn't even see everybody in the step. Then what's good with y'all, man? We just hanging out, man. You know, good old Friday night, man. You know, getting y'all a little of this content, man. You know, we missed the first 2 days of camp, so we wanted to catch up.
You know?
Yeah. Now all the other videos clip fast as heck. Now they want to take forever to clip this. Nah, you gonna clip James Bradbury today, good brother. We putting James Bradbury on the screen. He want to send me some clips. All right, let me go get the clips there. Let me pull a clip. Let me pull a clip. This the ugliest. This the ugliest of ugly. That's when I really said, all right, Bradbury through. Somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Play Slay at safety would be crazy.
If you play Slay beside C.J. Gardner-Johnson, that'd be crazy as hell. And then you have that opportunity to put Rodgers and Mitchell on the field. That'd be insane, bro. That would be insane. I would like it. I like that move. Cause Slay, you know, like it or not, he does make tackles, but he's careful with his tackles.
He prefer not to. He prefer not to. He would prefer not to be put in a situation to tackle. He will tackle.
Right.
He prefer not to.
Right. He did say he in the best shape of his life because he got that surgery done. So we'll see. You know, we'll see.
Nah, bro, that junk's serious, bro. My mom had to get that done to her knee one time, and like she was like, I feel completely different getting it drained and cleaned out. It make it hard to, I guess, kind of move or whatever. The clip is uploading as we speak. Just to let you.
So while it's uploaded, how do you think? Like, what do you think about Christian Parker? Do you think that he would have these guys ready?
Yeah, I mean, I think he done some good work. I don't know if he is as talented as the guy from Seattle we were gonna get at first. But I think him when he was in Denver, I think he's got some good work out of the guys he's had there. You know why he's been there so far. I think he's doing a good job, man. So I believe he's gonna come in and I think he had these guys in good position to win. I think that's kind of why you kind of seeing, you know, a different rotation of guys in and out. He's trying to evaluate what's out there before he make a move. So I'm appreciative of that. You know, I'm glad he's kind of all right. Put this guy in, put that guy in. Let me see what this guy can do. You know, if you notice, you got guys playing you got every one of those cornerbacks getting plays all over. You got second team, third team, first team. You know, had a rotation of guys. The other day, Keely Ringo, he gets the first snaps at first team. He trades out with Rodgers. Then Mitchell comes in and get first. It was like a slew of guys just steady rotating in. I think he's just trying to fill out what he got and see what he could put guys at to, you know, accomplish the best thing. So I think that's to me, DV, that's kind of like the best way to start. Like you got to figure out what you got. Some of these guys you can't watch tape. You know, Isaiah Rodgers. I mean, you could watch tape from a year ago, but he's been working and elevating his game. What is he added to the tool shed? Quinyon Mitchell, you don't want. I mean, obviously you evaluate his college tape, but you want to see how he performs, you know, at the NFL level. So I'm glad he's getting all the guys reps. I'm glad he's getting the opportunity to see it. And I think from what I've, you know, I'm pretty sure after practice he's sitting down watching all that tape, kind of really evaluating what's going on. I think that's why you're hearing about a lot of guys just being everywhere, you know, getting the opportunity to really evaluate everything.
That's why I don't want like content creators to actually be like, oh, they got first team reps and this, that, and third. What does that mean? And it just means that they try to figure it out. They try to say who work well together. They try to see, you know, what package could somebody run correctly. And the way that Vic is envisioning it. So it's a lot of things that goes on with, you know, just having a multitude of guys just trying to spot out. But I just still got Isaiah Rodgers at that CB2 spot. You know, I still do. But they still got to see what they got in Kelly Ringo. They still got to see what they got in Quinyon Mitchell in that position. Quinyon Mitchell did play some slot.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to see what you got. You do. The joint still uploaded?
No. I was waiting for you to finish. I was finna.
I'm good.
But it's going to be all on him on this drive if he's going to do it. Second down and a diving catch by Metcalf.
And with under a minute 40 and one timeout,
he splits them and probably scores a touchdown.
Here is a bobbled pass, and Metcalf comes up with Bradbury in coverage off the leg, and that's a catch. Locke airs it out. Metcalf downfield. He's got it. Locke, end zone. It is.
And you want to know what's funny? It's a play missing that they didn't even show. It's the play before the DK Metcalf big play where he also gave that play up to the tight end. Remember?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
The first play he let the slant go free. The second play he get pretty much the most amazing catch you could against you.
Right. That's what I was talking about. That catch. He catch it on his leg. Bro.
You get dead by the tight end, then you come right back. You on the other side with DK. Bro, he looked so confused. He turned around like, oh, then he caught it? Dang. All right.
He's an opportunist of a good pass rush. Last year, we did not have a great pass rush. So, of course, he's going to get exposed. And he was asked to do a lot more because you started the year out at slot. Then you go back outside. You're getting torched. You're getting torched either way because these guys get quicker, faster. You're getting older. So you can't keep up with these guys. So it's like, okay, why are you on the field? And this is why, I don't understand that we got Quayon Mitchell. We got Cooper DeJean, first 2 picks. Why is he still on the roster? Do you sign like a Sean Stevens? Isaiah Rodgers is basically, wanting to be an Eagle and wanting to be here and everything like that. Once you got all these guys that's, what is he good for on the field? But being a depth piece at safety, that's the only place I can see him at. And when I said I see him there, I don't want him in the game. I just want him just in case. And then when he gets in, we got our hand in our head, our head in our hands, like we're doomed because we see these plays. We see these plays from him. He sucked, man. And that's why I'm saying that, the numbers are skewed because that was an amazing year, 2022. The 2 years before that, when he was with the Giants, they had a good pass rush and he benefited off of that. That's what I'm saying. When Jigga, put that out there that it's an even year, but it seems that way because that's where teams have the best pass rush for him to have his opportunities, and that's what it is.
It's ugly, bro. Like I don't like hating on people or saying a person don't deserve this or deserve that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. Ever since the Super Bowl, I can't get that nasty taste out of my mouth, and this year didn't help it. Like, it just didn't help. You looked at it looked like this whole season you had that hole playing in the back of your head.
Now, to his defense, one thing to his defense, when it comes down to what you just showed, that last play, Matt Patricia's dumb as hell to put him on the island by himself. You put a zone guy, man-to-man, one-on-one on the island by himself.
But he gave him some room.
Look, man.
Wrong guy, though. Wrong guy. But he gave him some room. I guess. What he having 7-8 yards off the ball? He was almost 10 yards off the ball.
Right.
The thing for me, like me being a DB, like, bro, I don't care how much of an island I'm on. I'm not letting you get behind me. I'm not. I would have let you get the underneath and miss the tackle before I let you get behind me. And if I see you going behind me, I'm probably trying to lead you out of bounds. Like, I'm not finna just let you burn me. It was just like he was waiting for him. Like, oh, I got speed. Like, James Bradbury, you slow. Like, you waited for it to get up on you. And then you was like, oh, I got to react? Oh, he gone. Dang.
Gone, bro. Gone.
Like, come on, bro. You slow. You should have already been 3 steps into your move.
And then that big play, we talked about this before, but the big play to DK Metcalf, where Sidney Brown had to come over, like that wasn't on Sidney Brown. That
Oh, the
clearly
second
wasn't
play.
on Sidney.
It's
Yeah.
on the second play. Sidney
I know.
get
I
there
said
like
you played
too
it.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
get
it
there
was too
just
late.
too late. Like, oh man,
Too
I
late.
wasn't supposed to be here, but I was trying to help you. And you could tell, you could tell he knew it wasn't supposed to be helped there because how he turned around and tried to like, oh, I got the sideline. He tried to turn around and thought the ball was right there. It's like, nah, he already caught it, bro. You late. He already marched you.
DK cooked the hell out of him, man. What else happened on these last couple days, man? Like, it's been a lot.
Not really, because Jalen been so good. They've been quiet. They've been quiet as church mouses. What's up, Kat? How you doing? What's good with you? We still gonna sweep you, okay? Just want you to know that. She old commie, man. Old commie.
Oh, I know what team she on. Hands up. Who are we?
Wow. Jig, I'm finna block you, bro. You got Twitter, I'm finna block you.
Jigga need to have those so he could start the grill.
I guess that's all you can do with it. I'm glad I don't got it, cause boy. Nah, man, I was just, you know what I'm saying? I just had to, let you know what's going on. You stepped into a building for the Eagles. I just want to let you know. The sweep is still coming for your head. You know what I mean? If you like, you could buy me a new broom, you know what I'm saying, to represent, us sweeping you again 2 years in a row.
But yeah.
Yeah, JB. Hey, yeah, Jigga, you blocked, bro. I'm blocking you on all social media platforms, bro. You a troll.
Oh, Jigga, my God, man. I know it's to the point that I know when he's trolling. I know
he don't got social media, bro. So that's why I say I'm blocking him on all social media.
I know, man. Yo, when the Eagles pressers come on or Jacob Sports or whatever like
he
that.
He be in the comments. I'll be right there.
He be right there. I'm like, yo, Jigga don't sleep, bro. Like I'm like, he on it. He on it, man.
I kept jigging all the little pressers. And he always shout me out. So he'd be like, what up, Smitty? I'm like, damn, what you? I didn't see you in here, bro. It's a few people you can catch in all the little pressers and stuff.
Yeah. Like how to be.
That's your loyalty to the team, bro. Like they love the Eagles, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
trying to be a better person.
She said life comes at you quick. I'm just being real, man. You know what I'm saying? I like Jaden Daniels though,
No, I like some of the highlights from the practice though. From him, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, he been dropping some dots too.
But again, like that's practice. It didn't look like they had pads on then too. Damn, Doomsday.
I think they started around the same time we did, if I'm not mistaken. I think they started like the same time we did.
Yeah. But yeah, he looks promising as a future quarterback for y'all. Y'all don't have to keep going through the
circus of quarterbacks, man.
Yeah, you don't have to keep
turnstile.
Turnstile. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. That's kind of like. I know you said it before the show. You didn't want to say nothing about it, but it is got to be said, right? Tua Tagovailoa got paid today.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? What does that put? That other quarterback in the NFC East at this point? Because it seemed like everybody getting paid but him. Because I'm pretty sure. Listen, I'm pretty sure.
You hear?
By Monday, Jordan Love gonna be paid.
Did you hear? Jerry Biden?
Nah, what he said?
Said to extend anybody, and then he also said,
"Life do come at you fast." What broom you got?
Yeah, I don't know, but
that broom must not got no head on it. It don't sweep nothing.
But he said that he's not in a rush to extend, and he also said that Dak got to play this year out. And that's why the Cowboys fans is in the uproar.
Dak out of there, bro. It's over with.
That's why the Cowboys fans is in an uproar.
They about to see Dak last 17 in that start, man.
And I just want to say also that I've been watching that through a pick too.
Hey, Cat, I don't think Jigga was saying you were sweeping this. I think he's saying you need to be sweeping. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's what he's trying to say.
Wow. Wow.
Demon, what's good, bro? All in, huh? Yeah, they all in.
That's what they said. All in. All in, man.
All in. Yeah, they gonna listen. It's a situation where I wouldn't, as an organization, right? I wouldn't want to be in that situation going into a season where you got 3 of the most talented guys on your team. But it's a situation where it's nasty. You're gonna have a lot of turmoil going into this season, trying to figure out, who's getting paid, who's getting what. And at the end of the season, guess what? You're gonna have to mandatorily play all 3 of them, and you're waiting instead of dragging it out. Like, what is CeeDee Lamb number if you don't pay him this year? What's Micah number if you don't pay him? What like? God forbid that Prescott actually does something in the playoffs. What's the number? Like, I think that organization to me has Alzheimer's or something. They not working with all the brain cells they were born with. Something going wrong, bro. Because I just don't get it. I would never in my days think they would be in this situation, but they here, and I mean, obviously as an Eagle fan, we feel great. We love to see you at the bull in your, but I don't know, bro.
The CeeDee Lamb situation is kind of crazy because you got a crazy situation in San Fran with Brandon Ayuk. If he gets traded, he's going to get signed right away.
Mm-hmm.
As the number 1 receiver. And then you got also I think who was it? Jamar Chase. Just basically said
Chase. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got him as well. So he's looking for.
Is he still holding out?
Yeah. What's your call him is there, but what's your the other one, T. Higgins. He's there. He was at practice.
He ain't got a choice though. I don't think he got a choice.
Right. Not Jamar Chase. So Jamar Chase is looking for a bag too. So those two, they go well, especially Jamar Chase. He go break bank. And Brandon Ayuk, he gonna get paid. So it's like CD is gonna be like, look, trade me, request a trade or something. He gonna do something crazy. He just looked like that type of dude.
Did you see how it's a clip, the Texans, how they was doing Stephon Diggs?
No.
Ooh. Hey, them boys look like they was out for some blood. I don't know if he made somebody mad, but they cleaned him up. He came across the middle. He caught like a little bubble slant where you kind of curve it off a little bit. Well, they took his head off. I said, gee, he tried to fight. They hit him so hard, but he tried to fight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I was about to say, it's crazy. We sitting up here talking about the Dallas Cowboys, and us as Eagles fans, we not shit. Because as we talk about it, we smiling as we talk about it, like, yeah, and this is going on and everything. Me and you both was just smiling talking about Jerry Jones and Dak Prescott situation. The only person that's probably not really fully worried about it is Micah Parsons. But some Cowboys fans want Micah Parsons out of there just because of.
Why you say Micah not worried?
I seen him at the podium earlier, and he was just thinking about like the playoff loss and how he got back the floor picture somewhere hanging up and everything like that. I feel like that he's more focused on football. Dak Prescott's trying to be focused on football, but he's looking for a big payday, man.
The reason Micah also ain't really pressed on it. He doesn't have any leverage to get paid.
You don't think so?
You don't have to pay him until the end of this season. He going into the fourth year. He still got a fifth year option. Like you're not really forced to your hand to pay him until the end of the season. Like,
but we thought that about Devontae.
But it's a little different though. It's a little different of a scenario for on the side of the ball. It's like I think Devontae and CD kind of in the same boat. Like where CD got an extra year on his still too, but he should have got paid last year. So you kind of going into this which like Devontae could have got paid next year, but it was a better choice to pay him this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah, Micah not worried because he knows even though I don't have leverage, my price is going up way faster than CDs or Dax. Like, think about it. Majority of the quarterbacks in the league are paid. You're going to get like one more guy paid, and that's going to be Jordan Love. The only person going to be sitting out there waiting for a contract is Dak. He's the last one on the totem pole waiting for a contract. If you think about receivers, it's only two guys left on the board.
Yep. The two I named.
Now really start now think about this, DB. Now really go through your head and think about all the DNs get paid next year.
Right. That's true.
How high is Micah's number gonna be if you don't pay him soon?
Mm-hmm.
So he ain't worried. His number going up fast. His number going up fast. You kind of know what you could play. Like right now, you know Dak Prescott, 53 to 55, kind of closed the deal. You know what CD right now, 28 to 31, kind of closes the deal. Micah kind of the lingering number where he kind of can be like, you know what, I'd rather not even sign this year.
Yeah.
Because I think if I'm not mistaken, there's a couple of the top end DNs they got to get, repaid at the end of this year. Like there's some things going on, like where they're not becoming free agents, but they need to restructure. They need to get added. So yeah, Jigga. Yeah, Jigga. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it on the pod, but yeah, that man was cockeyed, doing weird things on the field a year ago, and now this man, But hey, you know what I did? You know what I did read into that nobody else really paying attention to? Every quarterback they got extended since last year got a 5-year deal. It's only been 3 quarterbacks that got 4-year deals. Derek Carr, Daniel Jones, Tua.
What's your car got a 5-year deal?
Who? Kurt. I ain't adding Kurt. He 35.
Okay.
I ain't adding Kurt. Okay. I ain't adding Kurt. I'm talking about guys that were coming off basically their second deal.
Okay. Why can't monetize?
Huh?
Trying to monetize Hamid. I think Hamid is still on my page.
Yeah, your page is my page. I know for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to monetize him. I was trying to monetize Rock, but it's not allowing me to.
But no, it's like it's one of those situations where like, I mean, what's to call it? It's still 2 quarterbacks to get. Jordan Love and to get paid. I don't know. I think Dak might have seen his last snaps, man, as a Dallas Cowboy.
He gonna be in Vegas, man. He gonna be in Vegas. He gonna get paid in Vegas. And he gonna be having commercials out there. Like he gonna be loving life.
I can see him going to a couple teams. Vegas is one.
Mm-hmm.
I can low key see him going to the Ops though. They kind of up to the light, to up and to the east a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They play like in the state next to us. You know what I mean? The Giants, bro. The Giants.
I know. I don't.
Daniel Jones don't have any guaranteed money after this year. He come off the books. They can literally let him go for.
Would they had the money to sign? Would they had the money to sign that?
They will have the guaranteed money. They could make it happen.
Love and Purdy.
Purdy can't get paid until the season end. He can't get any negotiations until the season concludes.
I was saying Las Vegas. Should I see him with the Pats, the Patriots?
No. They just
No?
drafted a first round quarterback. They just drafted Drake May.
Oh yeah, they did.
Number 3 overall. I don't think they was signing a quarterback with
I'm
that.
just trying to see what
Now, if they was in the
situation.
situation they was in last year coming into next year, oh yeah, he'd be a Patriot. I wouldn't even have thought about it because Zeke was already there. Zeke would have
Right.
definitely been like, man, go get that. Come on, we can make this happen. I'm trying to think. It's some
I'm
more
just thinking
teams.
about like
I just can't
yeah.
think. There's a lot of that's what I was kind of at. Like, it's a lot of teams that kind of paid up. So Jerry Jones not done. He know it's not a lot of people out there with real estate to go get that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of teams that's already locked up. You know, you got 49ers locked up. Most of the teams is locked up. You only got a few teams who could be in that limbo. Depending on Matthew Stafford at the end of the season, you could have the Rams, Raiders, Giants, Saints. Derek Carr come off the books this year. And then you kind of get into like the Minnesota. Ooh.
That would be nasty.
Hey, look, I don't like that, bro. But you don't say Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison
That
and
would be
TJ
nasty.
Hockenson.
If he goes there, they are a shoo-in to possibly win the North. They are a shoo-in.
No. They got a way out at the end of 2025. Cleveland. Cleveland. They got a way out in 2025. That's
I don't even know why they.
But listen, you want to know what's funny? Even though they got a way out in 2025, he still got like 6 years of dead money on his contract. Even if they get out in 2025, they still got to pay that man for like 4 years.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's crazy, bro.
You know
That
how
fully
many
guaranteed
massages that
money,
is?
dog.
You know how many massages that is? It's crazy.
If I was him, I wouldn't want another massage, bro.
No.
Oh, Jordan Love just got paid 4 years, $220. What's
55.
going to Dak Prescott, nigga?
That's crazy, bro.
Hey,
That's crazy,
bro.
Y'all be on it, man. Shout out to y'all. But no, man, that's crazy. So you said Monday. It happened early in the Monday.
No. I said by Monday he'll be paid. I just said by
You
Monday.
said by Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, by Monday he'll be paid. He got paid today. They hurt me,
Yo.
but they was watching, bro. They hurt me.
Now I will say Dak Prescott.
That's crazy.
Like I said, we only don't like Dak Prescott because he's an Eagle. I mean, he's a Cowboy. Now, Dak Prescott is better than
155 million guaranteed. So that's
guaranteed.
That's not really a big deal.
But it's Jordan
let me
Love
see
though.
what
Like after a couple years.
He's gonna be making about 51.6.
Yeah.
3 years, 51.6, pretty much is what he got a year. Wow. That man's sick. That man's stomach hurting right now. They paid Jordan Love with 1 year production, bro. This man, 1 year.
Dak, if I was Dak, I would be knocking on Jerry Jones like, yo, I'm requesting a trade.
Nah,
I'm requesting
I
a trade.
wouldn't even request a trade. I'd be like,
Why
this.
not?
I'd be like, hey man, look, don't even worry about calling me and negotiating. None of that. We done. It's through. If you want to trade me, go ahead. But at the end of the season, don't even call my phone. Hang up on me. I don't even want to talk no more. Let's go get this season over with. Since you don't want to pay me, let's get this over with. Guess what? Dak got all the leverage.
Dak got the leverage, yeah, for sure. For sure. Because all he gotta do is go out
franchise
there.
him.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go out there and ball out. And then you're gonna get paid.
That's crazy. $75 million
What's worse?
signing bonus is
What's
crazy.
worse? What's worse? Saquon in that situation where they like go test out free agent and then try to spin the block, or Jerry Jones basically telling Dak like, yeah, he gonna have to play out the season before we even.
Well, if you think about it, Saquon was in that same role last year.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they not only did they tell you, look, we're gonna do we're gonna give you this little bit and then play the season out, we'll pay you. They kind of asked Dak to take a discount. Like, not only do we want you to play the season out and earn your contract at the end of the season, but we also want you to take a discount on top of all of that.
Facts. That's why Dak only agreed to $5 million.
$5 million. Here you go. Have
$5 million discount.
I think he done, bro. I think it's over with. If he don't get paid, listen, if he don't get paid by the first week 1 of the NFL open season, that done.
Now,
and I wouldn't want to negotiate.
That gets paid. What happens with CD?
CD probably break the bank, to be honest. Jerry Jones not going. I hope Jerry Jones not dumb enough to lose both. That's crazy. And I was just talking about this man getting paid by Monday. He get paid less than 10 minutes after I said it. Like, dang. That's the last quarterback, bro. That's the last quarterback.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
The only one left that could reset the market is Purdy, but that won't be till next year.
Right. And they probably gonna pay him just to keep him as that game manager, like Kyle Shanahan. Like, can they even cover CD? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if they could cover him too. If they paid Dak, they can't cover CD too.
Yeah, they can.
How?
They don't got the money. They don't got the money this year. They have the money next year. That's why they were trying to get him to restructure and extend all in one, so they could open up money from this year. So they could have gave CD money now up front. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to give CD the money, like how they just gave Jordan Love the 75 up front. They're trying to do the same thing with CD, but they don't have the money this year. They don't have the money till next year. That's kind of why they're trying to drag it out and get this man to sign this extension so they can open up the money this year.
Right. Dang. That's
crazy. Because think about it. Even if you pay it, like we even gave Devontae Smith money up front. Like, I don't care about signing the contract. If I'm not getting no money for signing the contract until next season, I didn't get an extension. You just gave me a piece of paper saying I have an extension, but I haven't technically been extended. I didn't get any of the benefits of that contract. But the thing is, even letting Dak go, you're still in a screwed situation because he's still on the books for $30 million next year.
That's insane, bro. That's insane, man. Poor Dak.
They didn't convert that. They didn't convert the end of that right, bro. It's something wrong with how they converted that. But it should have been 40 and 40. I don't know how you ended up with 60 and 30. Like,
yeah,
that man was literally on the books this year for $60 million. He took a $5 million cap hit.
Signed that and they gained like
see?
20. Okay, got you. I was just trying to figure out how that went down.
Yeah, but they need him to extend to open up the money. So they're in kind of like a situation where like our hands tied. I think they got like $3 million like cap space right now.
Right.
That's the best. You can't sign anybody with $3 million unless he coming off the street.
Now Dak is in a situation, if you want to win, you're gonna have to take a pay cut.
He already said no. He done turned down. I heard he turned down $56 million already.
Oh man, the Cowboys fan is not gonna like that. They all these years that they were rooting for Dak.
Wow, that's crazy. The 2020 NFL draft has produced $1.25 billion in quarterback contracts alone.
Damn. Who that?
Jalen, Tua, Justin, Love.
There we go.
Oh, Burrow.
On it, man.
And Burrow. I was
Cat,
waiting for the last one, Burrow.
Cat, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. You on it, man. I like that. Because I was saying, who is it? Damn.
Look, I got 3. I had got 4 out of the 5. She got me. I forgot about Burrow. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Some good talent there, man. I'm still iffy about Tua and Herbert. I mean, Love shown that he can play. I just want him to do it again. Oh, you did. My fault. Let me see.
Nah, I like Love. I mean, to me, right? The reason I think he got paid was also being team friendly last year.
Right.
He took like a major. I think he was like outside of like dudes on rookie deals.
Mm-hmm.
He was like the lowest paid quarterback last year. And then this year, you see he held out. But when I seen the contract they tried to set him up with, that was crazy, bro. This man was only on the books for like $10 million. He was only scheduled to make $10 million this year. If I was him, I'm holding out too. Like, I know I only put 1 year of production in, but there's nobody in the league making $10 million other than Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
And that's because he was a 7th round pick.
Damn, that news is crazy. That's crazy because now everybody gonna be looking at Jerry Jones as that. And everything that he said in that presser. Yeah, I do have a channel. It's King DV Sports. King DV Sports. All one word. Just link it. I got you. If you can see it. No, I think you would have to link it. Right?
I mean, link it and I put it on the. Oh, I do gotta link it.
Yeah, you would have to link it.
I was finna say, I was hoping it was some more quarterbacks that could get paid, but it ain't another one that can get paid.
He gonna say the chat is a funeral. Yo, why can't I make anybody a moderator though?
Now I gotta come to your page. Gee.
Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today?
Hold on. What? Dang, I ain't subscribed to this page? That's crazy.
There you go, Jigga, my man.
Oh, he right behind me. I mean, right in front of me. I was just tapping the paste it right here. Boom.
My man.
I was just tapping the paste it right there.
There you go, Cat. There you go, Cat. But yeah, man, it's wow. Wow. I don't know how this is going to turn out with that. I really don't know how it's going to turn out with that.
It probably ain't going to turn out. He's going to be with another team, get another contract. That's what's going to happen. Trey Lance season 2025, man.
Yo, that's wild though. Like Trey Lance was like waiting. I appreciate you, Cat. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's wild though. That's wild if Trey Lance is the future and that's what Jerry Jones playing the whole time. That's crazy, bro.
Bruh, think really add it up. They gave him like a 3rd round pick for Trey Lance. Like, you know what I mean? Listen to all the reports that Mike McCarthy, he's really coming along in the offense. He's showing improved. Right. All the things that you heard is like, oh yeah, Trey Lance might be revving up to get some PT. Is that you, DB? Huh?
I got no smoke that's out there that need batteries. My joint not squeaking like that. That's you.
Got one. Where?
It's not me. John said me. It's your John, man. mean, NFC East is going to be like challenging this year, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, yes, we got the best roster out of all of them, but on paper, but I think that we could be in for. Yeah, we could be in for something.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that John crazy. Like
And it just started too. Like that's crazy. In the middle of the show, like, you know what? He said I had to take a shot.
Yeah, he had to take a shot at her. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be challenging, man. I think it is. If everything is the way it is, it's gonna be challenging.
Oh man, good old Dallas. Yeah, I'm ready to see it unfold now. Jesus, I didn't think he was gonna be like this. I thought he would have been paid. That's what they told me.
Yeah, it's loud as hell, Miss Ash. You facts. But no, that's our special guest. That's our special guest. Smitty Smoke Detector. That's a special guest tonight. Washington fans are happy Snyder left. Yo, Jigga. Yeah. Josh Harris is not no better. I'm letting y'all know that. If he couldn't do it with an easy John with the Sixers, he can't do it with y'all, bro. He can't do it with y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. Yeah, trust the process. Correct, man. And I'm a Sixers fan, but I know the truth. And the truth is Josh Harris, he don't make good business decisions. He really don't. Now they talking about possibly going to Jersey.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody noticed it until she pointed it out, bro. Golly, now it's super loud.
Yeah, bro.
Now I hear it. Now it's aggravating.
But I didn't want to say nothing. I'm like, I'm gonna just keep the show going. I noticed it when Miss Ash, yeah, she did point it out. Now everybody listening to that.
Jesus, it's so loud.
Jigga, they put together a squad because Daryl Morey not playing this season. That's what we wanted. We wanted him to put us in a position to compete at least, and try to get us over that hump and getting out the second round. They do got a little squad, but we still need power forwards, bro. Like, I don't trust Kelly Oubre as a power forward. I trust him off the bench. I don't trust him as a power forward, though. He's too small to be a power forward. We need like a Precious Achiuwa, Marcus Morris. He's still out there. I think Markieff just got paid. We just need a guy like a stretch four. And that can actually go toe to toe with those guys at Boston. That's who we really facing. It's Boston, Milwaukee as well. The Knicks is full of guards, so we just got to keep up with them, like speed wise. I think that you muted.
Cat might attack us, man. The Knicks in here.
Really?
Yeah, she a Knicks fan. She got that 6'8" point guard. I think his name Julius Randle. Oh, Jigga, you gaslight me like that? Bro, you wild, bro. You need to stop. Man. You gotta chill. You gotta chill out. I don't like that man. Don't make me slander that man on our show, bro. And his son wasn't prepared to be drafted. He should still be in college right now. We ain't gonna speak.
Facts. Facts. That's all facts because, yeah.
He got a job for the same reason Kenny Gainwell still got a job. Oh man, Cat. Oh man.
Cool story, Cat. Cool story. We shall see, man. That's all I'm gonna be. You know, you just subscribe to me. I'm not gonna be mean, but we shall see. But y'all full of guards now, right? I do like the fact that y'all kept everybody together and paid people that y'all were supposed to pay. I do like that. But yeah, man. Back to the NFL. I am ready to see how these new Eagles look next week. Especially tomorrow. Hopefully they do throw on the pads. So we can see some more. Some reporters need to be putting out more videos, not just talking. I got so many damn screenshots of EJ Smith and other reporters that was there. I got so many clips of them, but I'm like, I want to see some action, man. And the Philadelphia Eagles know what they're doing because they say, "Oh, he had a nice pass. Jalen Hurts had a nice pass," and then like after practice, after the pressers, then they put out the videos. And we us at content creators, we try to get our stuff off here, and now it's just like, all right, I got to add that now.
So DV, NFL just dropped the all under 25 list. We only had one player make the list.
Who?
Jalen Carter.
Under 25?
Mm-hmm.
That's BS, dog. Jalen Carter is the only one.
Amara St. Brown made the list. Jamar Chase, Kyron Williams. The quarterback was C.J. Stroud. Jamar Gibbs is the running back. Yeah, we only got one person.
So who was the quarterback?
C.J. Stroud.
Yo, they like these one season success stories, but we shall see, man. We shall see. Because now they got tape on you. I want them to do it again. Him and Love. I want them to do it again.
The Lions got 6 players on here, bro. That's crazy.
They like the Lions. They like the Lions. They want the Lions to come out of the NFC.
They got Jamar Gibbs, Penei Sewell, Amari St. Brown, Sam Laporta. I see it's and Aiden Hutchinson.
Wow. They hating on us, man.
They got Aleem McNeil too. I forgot about him. Man, they got 6. That's crazy.
You said McNeil up there? Wow.
Yeah. Hufanga made it. Kyle Hamilton, Pat Surtain.
Oh,
Sauce.
Yeah.
Nick Bolton.
Talk about that too. We can talk about that too. You seen what Emmanuel Acho said about Jalen Hurts being self-handicapping? About him being self-handicapping. Because he's making an excuse about him being I'm not going to send it because I did get a copyright fragment about it because I posted it on my video, but basically just saying that, you know, him making an excuse saying that he had 8 different coaches in 10 years, including college, of course. But I'm like, in every aspect, he still was successful. So how is he making an excuse? He's just stating the fact. He was saying that he was making an excuse and he was handicapping himself. I think you muted.
I was getting the audio.
Yeah. But yeah,
I the video, but I can play the audio.
Yeah. But it's just crazy. It's crazy to think about.
It's when we don't study for that midterm.
You can hear you.
For the test, I'm like, hey, Jay, I didn't even study, big dog. So when I get a C, yeah, but Jay, I didn't study. Yeah. So if I would have studied, you know, you knew I didn't study. I really want that. Or if I next to me, I got but I didn't study. What Jalen Hurts is doing right now, he's lowering the bar. He told us 2 months ago, he said, man, 95% of the offense is new. He told us just now, man, I've had 8 different offensive coordinators in 10 years. He's obviously counting college as well. He's lowering the bar so that in the event there is a struggle, in the event he gets to see, 95% of the offense was new. In the event he gets to see, 8 offensive coordinators in 10 years, and that is fair, but what's the difference between an excuse and an explanation?
That's crazy, bro. I'm a true hater. That man is a hater, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He is.
To the point where I don't get it.
But see, a guy like Jalen Hurts been dealing with this all his life. When we went to the Super Bowl, everybody was like, I apologize. You remember the apology that he got Super Bowl week? Hilarious, bro.
Well, it's funny because you don't really hear Jalen complain about stuff like that. Like, you've heard him say, I had 8 coordinators in 10 years, but you don't really hear him, harping on it. The only thing he said was, I just want some continuity, bro. I want some consistency.
Mm-hmm.
It felt good to have consistency the last time he had consistency. What's wrong with that?
Right. As I was saying, he was just speaking the fact. It wasn't a simple fact that, he was making an excuse. That's stupid.
I'm just a hater, bro.
Yeah.
And look, it's funny. Just a year ago, he was saying how Jalen Hurts was the reason we was making things happen. Now all of a sudden, Jalen Hurts the problem.
It's a hot topic. They gotta make their money, man. Honestly, I think that he wants Jalen Hurts to succeed and all that, but I just think that he's one of those media junkies. Whereas though that, hey, bashing Jalen Hurts is the thing. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Nick Sirianni not getting along with Jalen Hurts. Okay, we're gonna put that out there. Who I'm mad at is Shady. I'm mad at Shady for not stepping in wait. Be truthful, man. Don't sit up there and be opportunist because you're on the show. I'm mad at him not even speaking his truth.
What did he say? Did he say anything?
I don't know. I didn't see the whole episode. I just seen that clip. But I'm saying while Emmanuel Ultra was talking, he should have cut him off. Right? Look, that's not what he was trying to say. But like I said, they do that just for the ratings. They know us at Eagles fan, we go click on it. People that don't like the Eagles, they're going to click on it. Then they're going to try to bash us with it. It's a hot topic.
I almost retweeted that and said some foul things to that.
Shady was right there. Shady was right there. I got the video. I just can't.
Shady's sitting right there. I'm looking at the video. He's sitting right there.
Oh, D-Jack was there too? Mm.
Oh, he did cut him off, bro. He did cut him off a little bit.
What'd he say?
Hold on. He cuts him off right here. Oh no, he ain't really stop him from saying it. He just added to it.
He added to it.
I gotta find the clip, I gotta find the episode though.
But yeah, I just didn't like that. Don't let him, don't bash the Eagles like that, man. Like, they don't want no real ones on them shows because
you was there, D-Jax. You was there. You ain't took up for the man one time.
It's crazy. That's what I didn't like. That's what I didn't like, I expect Emmanuel Ultra to be a hater. I expect James Jones to be a hater. Coming from Philly and knowing, this is your guy, and even D-Jack came out and say, I knew it was something special about Jalen Hurts. I went and practiced with him in the all season, and I knew it was something special about him and picking him up, and you didn't say anything. They're gonna wait until that podcast and be like, what you think about Emmanuel Ultra said? And then that's the episode. That's what's gonna happen. Because they couldn't say it there because but that's what's going on. But Miss Ash, I get what you're saying, but he was a Jalen Hurts fan when we went to the Super Bowl. He was a Jalen Hurts fan when we won the NFC Championship. He was bigging up Jalen Hurts. He was. So
Nah, bro, you gotta watch. I gotta send you the clip. Nah, they did straighten him.
They did what?
They did straighten him. Both of them said, but you make these excuses for all the other quarterbacks, though. You're okay with all the other quarterbacks saying that it's a problem that I had a bunch of coordinators, but when Jalen Hurts said now he's making an excuse. He's just telling you the truth. He's giving you the facts. That's what's the name? The first one to cut him off, Joy.
Well, Joy always cut him off.
I'm gonna see what DJ say though.
Yeah, Joy always cut him off. It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't understand, why Jalen Hurts get that much hate, but man. And I think he said certain things like that because he overheard people talking about like his down year and everything like that. So he had to put that out there. Like, this is what I need. He like that whole like presser. He was trying to cover everything that everybody had to say, and then we can move on from that, and now we can talk football.
All right.
I agree with that, though. Right.
They go Shady.
Other quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, right? Different coordinators, right? Different offensive weapons, not the ones that other quarterbacks have. But they don't really make an excuse for that, even when we talk about it. I could think of other guys that, like Dak Prescott, right? He throwing them picks, right? Kellen Moore was his coordinator. Okay, McCarthy took over, right? We've seen a different jump. The only issue is with him even bringing that up, because I don't think he should brought it up. Because when you a dog and you like that, I'm gonna be good anywhere I play at, right? Now, certain folks I'm gonna be better with. I would say that. But no matter where you put me at, if I'm a really good player, I'm gonna be that good player. So I don't even have to talk about it. Because I've been watching guys like AJ Brown speak about Kellen Moore, how he feel about him. He loves him. Devontae, he loves him. I didn't talk to Saquon Barkley. Right? We golfing. I beat him in golfing, by the way. We golfing, we talking. Man, they got in the corner, dog. What's going on? How you know what I'm saying? I like him. So it's like, okay, everybody's saying all that. But then you saying, well, so I hate that part of the game because, like I said before, when you're a really good player, Buffalo. Now, I was in Philadelphia. I used to space.
I'm gonna now fast forward to DJ, but you could comment on that real quick. Let me find DJ's words.
That's BS, dog. I feel like that's BS. Because he is a damn good player, man. He went and got paid, number one. Number two, he took us and played his heart out in the Super Bowl.
Man, they both against my boys.
Speak on. At first, I didn't.
They both against my boy, dog. It's sad.
Right.
Hold on, here you go. You want DJs? Yeah.
I said it was a concern, but now after hearing Jalen Hurts, I'm a little concerned, and the reason why. On you like that? No, I mean, we talk about it. I want to. I'm gonna take these glasses off. Kellen Moore. I know. You got my boy kind of. He's stuttering. I don't usually hear him stuttering like that. Make it condensed for him. The terminology, the plays. We got to be quick. We started 10-1 last year, and we failed. We lost about 4 games. So for me, I'm a little concerned, but I know one thing. I know Philadelphia, them fans, they ain't gonna allow that. Hey, you better get it right for my boys over there, man, because I know when I say we, my 25-10 partner, hey, we need you to show up and show out, man. So for me, I know my boy Hurts, man. He's one of them guys, if he's uncomfortable, it's gonna show. And before he got paid, he was just out there playing. Get back to that mode. We need that Jalen Hurts, because I know you got some dogs. A lot of money that's been dispersed out of here. And I know how you got to get your money's worth. So really quick, because when you eat.
Oh, I'm definitely not listening to him.
Who was that?
Jones dude? That James Jones dude? Nah.
James Jones. He was the third. He was the third wide receiver. He was the third wide receiver on the Packers. He was the third wide receiver on the Packers in that championship year. Third. Jordy Nelson, Greg Jennings, and then him. Third.
How did I know the first words out of his mouth was gonna be crazy? I paid you $250 million. Now you gonna tell me to dumb it down?
Who said dumb it down?
That's what DJ said.
No, that's not what he was trying to allude to. Right. That's not what he was alluding to, though. He was just saying that he wants some consistency, in the office. I mean, in the coaching staff. That's it. He's not making excuses. He's just putting out the facts. Again, people are reading into it that he's making an excuse. Kellen Moore better get this guy right. You hear things like, he got paid, and then now the hunger's not there no more. What are you talking about? The hunger's always been there. If this was an off year and we went 11-6 and still went to the playoffs, I can imagine how if we put this thing together and now we got that continuity in the locker room, and you see everybody's buying into like the winning mentality, the young guys is buying into what Vic is trying to preach. Hurt got them guys worried about nutrition and everything like that. I'm not worried about the Eagles. It's just, just trying to see and be anticipating about putting those things together. Like, the young guys with the vets. And then the whole offense. A lot of talent could be too much talent at times. We've seen that in basketball. And in football, remember the dream team. So yeah, I just think at the end of the day is about putting everything together, and it starts with the leadership of the coaches and then also the captains. Yeah, right. They always speak on his money because they try to make that an excuse. Oh, he's not playing well because he got paid. Oh, he's not playing well because but they never say the obvious that he didn't play well last season because we didn't know who was calling the plays or Nick Sirianni play calling. It was stagnant. They never say that. We say that as content creators, but they never say that on national media. And long nosed Nick Wright too. Like him too. He's another one.
I got a little respect for Nick though. At least he stand on that. At least he stand on what he be saying. He can keep it consistent.
Yeah,
I mean, he be saying some dumb stuff, but even when he say it, he stand on.
Yeah,
it.
like
he don't just run away.
Like Trevor Lawrence is the second coming. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
What's funny is what Joy said. She was like, when y'all talk about Trevor, y'all erase his whole first year because of his coaching and offenses, but Jalen Hurts can't get the same respect for last year.
Right. Facts. She don't lie. And it was so crazy. Out of all, like I used to watch Speak all the time when I had the time to. She be getting over on them. She be sitting up there, schooling them, and these are the guys that actually played in the NFL. And so you would think they know, but she be schooling them, not just on Eagles talk, but just everything. After because certain situation with Justin Herbert been put in, man. Like I want to see him with like a
since he came in the league, he leads the league in fourth quarter comeback interceptions.
Who Herbert?
Yeah. Game winning drive interception, he leads the league since 2020.
Right. Damn.
But he get more respect than Jalen Hurts. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know why.
I ain't gonna say it though. You know what I mean?
I'm not.
Oh, no playoff games. No playoff wins. Matter of fact, he blew a 27-point lead.
Yeah, I forgot.
Crucified Jalen for 10.
Yeah, Jags beat him.
Yeah. Crazy.
Damn, bro. I ain't even think about that. So he definitely don't need to be on that damn top 10 list, man. I'm mad about that. We don't need to be on that. You had Keenan Allen and Williams. You had those guys.
I give him a pass on them. Neither one of them completed a season since he's been drafted either, though.
Right. I mean, true.
I don't even think Mike Williams played over 8 games since he's been drafted. Since 2020. Mike Williams stay getting hurt like week 4. Well, week 4 merchant.
I'll tell you one thing. I don't care what team he played. don't care what team he play for. I am not in my fantasy draft. I am not getting Keenan Allen. I don't care what team he play for. He always burned me every year. I'm like, he's my wide receiver 3. Did he get hurt? Now I'm scrambling, looking in free agency or the free agent. Like who's a free agent? He always burned me every year. That's why I'm like, I'm not never picking Keenan Allen again. But I do think Justin Herbert with tools could make a team better. Like if he was on like if he was the quarterback of the Raiders, Devontae Adams would not be complaining about being put in crazy positions. So,
but I think the argument would be totally different if we had seen him in more playoff situations where if he was doing the same thing he did in that one. You get a pass because they call Brandon Staley a terrorist, and they say he hasn't had the right coaching. And they say Kellen Moore wasn't that great when he was injured last year. Jim Harbaugh, if he don't get the best out of him, Herbert's name gonna change, bro, because Harbaugh is known for turning teams around.
Yeah, and Harbaugh wanted to coach him, and he wanted to be coached by Harbaugh. So I think so. I think this
Harbaugh's not a great developer. He's not a great developer, but he's a great game planner. He will make sure his coaching staff has the best game plan for you to, succeed. Like he didn't. If you think about it, like he never developed anybody on the Niners, but he was able to draft well and he was able to put good schemes together. Like those dudes when Harbaugh left was kind of bums. Like think about those teams after Harbaugh left to go to the NFL before they got Shanahan.
He coached.
He ain't gonna fix everything, but it's gonna look a lot different than it did last year. I think they'll be better defensively. I don't think they're gonna be that much better offensively.
I guess the people what they. Man, I can't wait, bro. I cannot wait till the season start and fantasy football. I already got my red zone paid up. I'm gonna have that on the other screen, just watching it. We doing a lot of play-by-plays this year.
Might do a couple.
I think we got a Thursday night game too, so that could be one. What's y'all thoughts about Caleb? Gotta see. Honestly, gotta see the chemistry with the receivers that they got. But he could surprise a lot of people. He could. I don't know. I don't know what to think of him right now. I'm not a fan of him looking bummy, but I guess he in the lab. So he got the chemistry with the guy I just said I don't want on my fantasy team. He got chemistry with him. So I just want to see how it's going to pan out. I want to see how it's going to pan out, man. Hopefully he challenges Green Bay. He put some stuff on Green Bay because Bears normally play Green Bay hard too. So, what's your thoughts on Caleb?
I don't think this first year going to be good because they kept that imbecile of a head coach in the building. I think they should have got rid of him, but I think he got all the pieces around him to be successful, to have a good season. But I think that coach they got is a bonehead.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the coach. I was just thinking about the players and the chemistry.
They ain't changed the coach though, you know what I mean? But they did bring in some good pieces though.
Man, where we
at?
We're
at 2 hours and 35 minute mark.
Yeah.
And I gotta fix this thing. I gotta get this. This is crazy. This noise is killing me. But you got anything for the people?
I mean, look, new show coming soon, very soon. Fly Eagles Fly, man, and we back at it tomorrow. Training camp, and go Birds. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, man. If y'all ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, man, 12 noon, the check down. We're gonna be popping out with our 12-team college football playoff. So y'all pop in. I think we're doing the first live argument, man. We're gonna be live debating. We got the 12 teams. We got the division winners. We just got to put them in order. So if y'all ain't got nothing going on, man, 12 tomorrow. Tap in with me. Fly Eagles Fly. Go Birds. Until next time, man. Y'all know what it is.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host Liddy. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
Time for A.J. Brown. Michael Carter the second.
They don't know Jalen Hurts like we know Jalen Hurts.
Was hanging on to Jalen Hurts.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.